evening, everybody. You're joining us here on the Loading Ready Run Entertainment Network for a little AFK, as we always do, from the comfort of our own homes, unable to touch or breathe in each other's essence. I mean, that's probably a good thing, given how breathing has been so awkward for so many of us for the last few years. But we are happy to have you joining us here in our homes. I'm Beej. I'm joined tonight by Kathleen.
Hello, I have cheese.
Nelson.
Hi, I'm Nelson. I don't have cheese.
And Serge.
I'm Serge, and now I want cheese.
I kind of want cheese too. We would have got all that cheese talk during the break, during the intro break. And joining us on tech tonight is Paul. Say hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
There he is. He has a live mic. That's awesome. Tonight we're playing Dice Throne, a game that we have played many times in the past. I really love this game to the point where seems like I'll never play another character. I just always play the one over and over because it's fun. And all this that we do here at AFK is brought to you by you, thanks to the Patreon, and moreover, thanks to the support of all of you out there on the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the ones who help keep the lights on and keep the electricity flowing to the cameras and
keep expensive snacks like cheese going into my mouth.
Yeah, exactly, right?
To be honest, lighting is not like the largest part of our budget.
No.
God, with the cheese, though.
No. Yeah, cheese budget is out of control.
Yeah.
Not for Loading Ready Run. We don't buy cheese. We just pay people and they go buy their own cheese.
We had to embezzle from the tart budget for the cheese budget.
Yeah.
That's just called creative accounting, Paul.
God, it makes me awkward when we say the word embezzle. Let's roll on. I want to thank actually everybody out there in YouTube land watching us as well. Thank you for enjoying the VODs and keeping up on all the stuff we do there. Go check out the main channel, youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, because you can become a YouTube member and support us financially there as well. You can also just do it here on Twitch. We are streaming these things on Twitch all the time, twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. You're watching us play this on Twitch right now. Hi, everybody out in the chat on my other monitor. I can see you. Let's talk about Dice Throne real quick. How the game is played. It's Yahtzee with extra steps. That was fun.
Cool breakdown.
I really like Dice Throne because it's the kind of game that when you get through the first few steps, it starts to really take off and roll forward because it's about rolling dice. I love the implicit pun in Dice Throne that it's about dice thrown, THROWN, which took me a while to realize there was a pun built in, but I like to point it out now all the time to people. But yeah, the game is essentially you're taking a number of turns where you're gonna see us do upkeep. Isn't that exciting? And then we're gonna draw cards and we're gonna gain things called combat points, which we can use to pay for cards so they can have extra effects on the board and stuff like that. And then we're gonna pick up our dice and we're gonna roll our dice, and all the dice have little symbols on them, and we're gonna use those symbols to match against pictures on our board, which tells us the kind of attacks that we can do or the kinds of defense we can roll, just all the stuff that you can do basically on a turn. And it's all going to be 1v1 games tonight. It's going to be Kathleen versus Serge and Nelson versus me. I don't know if we'll have time for more than 2 games, especially if I keep explaining how the game works. But then after you go through your offensive role and you attack, then whoever you're playing against, they get a chance to defend. And then once you do all that, you get to calculate all your damage. There's 2 main phases, like Magic the Gathering, which is a game we play here on the channel as well. And so you've had your main phase before all that stuff, and then after all the dice rolling, there's a main phase after this stuff where you get to do more stuff with cards, and then you go through your discard phase, because you can only have a maximum hand size, and then play passes to your opponent, and they get to do the same stuff back to you until somebody's dead. It's an exciting game. There's lots of extensible stuff you can do, and there's so many characters. And I'm gonna. They're not sponsoring it, but I will thank the people at Roxley Games for being so good to us as to send us more characters all the time for us to be able to play this on stream for y'all. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let's get to our first game, Paul.
Okie dokie.
Beej, that was so good.
Thank you.
Good job on that intro.
well
A
done,
plus.
Great Beej.
As long as it was entertaining. Because
It was entertaining and professional.
I like that you're unabashed about your love for puns.
Yeah, well, we should be. You're right.
Own it.
They're a part of humor.
Hey, Kathleen, why
Hey.
don't you introduce your character? Who are you playing today?
I'm playing the Vampire Lord because Graham was at the office and he said, "Oh, while I'm here, I'll get the dice thrown stuff. Do you have any character requests?" And I was like, "Nah, surprise me." So he brought home Vampire Lord and Tactician, and I chose the Vampire Lord.
What
It
are
just seems
your
like
main passive abilities on the side there? Like, what's the theme of your character?
well, my character gets blood power. I can get blood tokens, just like in popular tabletop card game Magic the Gathering.
Awesome.
Except I can do all sorts of things. I can use a token to do extra damage. I can use 2 tokens to remove status effects. I could use 3 tokens to draw 2 cards and then discard a card. It's always like I feel like that's like, sign in blood, basically. 3 tokens, 3 mana, silent sign in blood. 4 tokens, heal equal to the amount of damage you successfully dealt this roll phase. So those are my blood tokens. I can also put mesmerize on you, Surge. I can mesmerize you.
Put a
So
spell on you.
yeah. So if I put a spell on you, a player with this token may spend it and roll 1 dice. On 5 and 6, you may force the opponent to re-roll any 1 die.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, well, it's not like it has a small
I mean,
chance
1
of
and
repeating.
3
Right?
is not insignificant, right?
Yeah. So anyhow, and then I can also do bleed, which I roll a dice during the upkeep phase, and or I'm sorry, the person with the bleed status effects rolls a dice on their upkeep phase. On 1 to 4, you receive 1 damage. On 5 to 6, you'll remove the token,
Oh.
and you can only have 2 of these on you at the same time. But
All right.
so
Terrifying.
yeah. And I attack you, I gaze at you, and I suck blood. It just seemed like it matched my color identity.
It's all the
like
things a vampire wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Serge, what does your character do?
Well, coming to you live from the upcoming Magic the Gathering set, Neon Dynasty Kamigawa, I'm playing the Samurai! Because every game exists only in a vacuum by themselves. So I have 3 abilities. Apparently, I have Shame and Honor, and there is no middle ground. That's it. You pick one or the other, all right? So for Shame, if a player is afflicted by Shame, this is a negative status effect I put on you. Whenever a player afflicted by Shame would deal damage, remove 1 point of damage from it and remove that counter. So I put a debuff for you for 1 turn, 1 attack, remove 1 damage. And then for Honor, I get an Honor, and then I can spend 1 point of Honor to increase damage by 1, or I can remove 2 points of Honor to increase damage by 3.
Oh, wow.
And then my final ability is called Backstrike, and it's a passive ability that I have. And when I have that, I may remove the counter to deal half of the damage back to you. So you hit me, and we trade damage. I do 50% of it back to you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. Very minor, Paul. Could you crop my shot ever so slightly? Because I'm going to be looking down a bunch. And I'm going to be vanishing. Now, Kathleen, let us roll a d6, which also has these fancy symbols on it, to determine who goes first.
Sounds good. Ooh, can we get the double gameplay view up, Paul? Yeah.
I got a 5.
I got a 1.
I will take the play then.
Great.
All right. So, as the starting player, I have 4 cards in hand, much like Kathleen will. And check this out. We have these handy-dandy little turn order things, and I don't actually get an income step. As the first player, I don't increase my energy by 1, nor do I draw a card. I just go straight into the main phase, where I may play abilities, I may look at cards, I can think of all kinds of things that I want to do. All right, so I'm actually going to start by playing a free card called Kensei. Costs 0 action points, so I stay at 2 action points. I roll a d6. Yeah, I got a 2, which is a sword. So if I had rolled a sun, which is a 6, I would get a backstrike and 2 honor, but on any other outcome, I get 1 card. So I play that for free. Fascinating. You know what? That's Vegas, baby. So this is another free card. I roll a d6, and I get half of that value as CP rounded up. Ooh, I got a 5. So I get 3 action points? I mean, seems decent. I guess I'm a storm deck here. I'm just going to keep comboing off. I'm going to cast Double Up. Double up costs 1 action point and lets me draw 2.
You gotta discard down to 6, though. Well, I guess
I
you're
only have
using
4
all these
cards in hand now. So the first one cantrip, the second one cost me 1, the third one gave me a bit there. Ooh! All right, here's a cool ability we didn't really cover at the beginning of the game. You can upgrade your skills. So it's Yahtzee with extra steps. And whenever you roll dice, whenever you roll certain hands, you want to roll symbols and you do a special attack. Well, for the low price of 3 action points, I'm actually going to upgrade my katana slice from level 1 to level 3.
Mm.
So that puts me down to 1 action point. And now, basically,
CP.
all of the number go up. All right.
Now his attack's just better.
My attack is just strictly better. It did cost me a lot of energy and a card. All right, so now we're going to go from main phase to offensive roll. Kathleen, I attack you.
Oh,
So I get up to
Quelle surprise.
much like Yahtzee. I get 3 attacks here.
3 chances to roll some dice.
All right, so I have 2 swords, I have a helmet, and I have 2 rising suns. Let's be greedy. I'm going to keep the suns and I'm going to re-roll the other one. So this is my second roll. Serge forgot Bushido. What the heck does that mean?
Is that, I think they
Is that a
might
game
be...
rule or are you making fun of me? Oh.
In the lower left.
Wait, Bushido, passive. If you are the first player of the game, gain an honor. Oh, at the conclusion of your turn, if you use less than 3 rolls during your offensive roll, gain an honor. I did forget Bushido. Man, don't you hate when you forget Bushido?
Wow.
Not a very good samurai.
Yeah, I have my honor, pardon me.
Oh.
So if I use less than 3, I get another one. All right, well then.
It's honorable to be brave.
All right, so I rolled 2 helmets and a sword. I didn't get another sun here.
So you
honor is for chumps.
You can see the things
you should roll again.
You can see the things that Serge is going for, either multiple swords or, small straights, big straights.
Yeah, currently
suns.
I have nothing, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, I would roll your hand again.
All right, well, I'm going to give up on Bushido, which not very samurai either.
What? Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave the sword. No. Yeah, I'll leave the sword. I'll leave the sword. It was a 3,
It was
I
a
believe.
3. It was a 3.
Thank you, Beej.
You're going to leave the suns there too?
Yeah. Because I do have a wakizashi is 2 swords, 2 suns.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if I can get something good here. Hey, I got 3 suns, 2 swords. All right. So I have successfully matched something. So I do gain a backstrike. So I have backstrike now. And deal 3 undefendable damage. So this doesn't do a great job of demonstrating the first attack here. And you know what, Kathleen? I'm going to use an honor here as well. So Kathleen, please take 4 undefendable damage.
All right. I do get a defense roll even if the damage is undefendable, right?
You would be able, because it's not defendable, but it is avoidable with card status effects. It is enhanceable. Right. So, I mean, technically you could roll it, but you might not be able to defend anything. Is that? I believe that's the case.
Yeah, you don't get to use your defense roll, but if you have other abilities, you can use those.
But for example, the roll.
Yeah. You don't get the roll.
You don't get the roll. Yeah.
Yeah, no roll, but you can use cards or abilities.
Well, I haven't drawn my cards for the game yet, so
you might have cards.
No, I'm okay.
All right. So take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. What a turn! What a turn!
All right, we go to my second main phase. There's not a ton I want to do right now, so I'm just going to pass.
All right, now it's my turn. All right, first, I'm going to get an extra CP, and I'm going to draw a card. Oh boy, fun. All right, then, let's see. I'm going to play a free card. I'm going to play Bloodletting. Gain 1 CP and 1 blood power.
Ooh.
Blood.
Blood.
And then I'm going to play Sanguimancy, which is just levels up. one of my attacks. Ba-doop, ba-doop. So that's 2 CP, but I go to Sanguimancy 2. So if I roll 3 eyes and a blood drop, I heal 3, gain 3 blood power.
Wow.
And it gives me sort of an additional thing as I could also roll presence, which is gain 2 blood power and draw a card. So that's pretty sick.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's nice.
But it's not. It's actually like not an attack. It's just a something that enhances your stuff.
Yes. But I feel like healing 3 is okay.
Oh yeah.
We moving straight to combat?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. All right. What have I got here? 2 blood droplets, an eyeball, and 2 claws. So right now I could trigger my presence, which is gain 2 blood power and draw a card. Or what am I looking at here? I have Bloodthirst, which is gain 2 blood power, then deal 5 indefendable damage. That could be pretty exciting. I could get a large straight, because also there's numbers on your dice. Like there's 1, 3, 4, 6, 6. So like,
Yeah, there's a
you
small
could
and
get
a
a large straight or a small straight, like in actual just normal ass Yahtzee. I don't know. I've
I
only
definitely
used
like
one of
this
my
game
rolls.
approaching it like Yahtzee, and then just add to it, right? Don't get too lost in all the things. Just play Yahtzee, have a good time, see where the dice take you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is it the exact
right.
same roll?
I think it was, yeah.
Yes, I still don't have a straight, but if I could get one more claw, I could do rend, and I feel like my chances are pretty good there. Hey!
Oh, all right. What does Rend do?
All right, rend. Deal 6 damage.
Okay.
Not indefensible damage.
Yeah.
Then roll 3 dice. So add 1 per claw damage. So if I roll a claw, I add 1 times the number of claws I roll. 1 per. On an eyeball, I get to draw a card. On a blood droplet, I gain blood power.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty good. All right, I'm going to add 3 more damage to that. I'm going to deal 9 damage to you.
All right. So there's 9 damage coming at me, but I get a defense roll because this is not undefensible. So
Correct.
stand tall, roll 3 defense. Okay. So I rolled 1 of each. So for my defense roll, for every sword I roll, I deal 1 damage back.
Ow.
For every helmet, I prevent 1 damage. And for every sun, I prevent 2 damage. Now, in addition to that, I'm also going to use my backstrike, which I introduced poorly before. I don't deal half the damage back. Instead, I roll 1d6, and I deal half that value rounded up back to you as well.
Ouch.
So I rolled a 4. So I was taking 9. I'm preventing 3, so I take 6, and I'm going to deal 3 damage back to you.
Ouch. 1, 2, 3.
Tricky. Samurai is covered in porcupine quills.
No kidding. All right. Well, that is my turn.
Nothing in second main?
Nope.
All right. All right. My turn. I start the turn by gaining a combat point and drawing a card.
I was saying it's worthwhile to note, so Kathleen upgraded one of her powers to level 2. Serge upgraded one of his powers to level 3, which you can do. You can just skip a level. And also, if Kathleen now wants to upgrade that Saguimancy to level 3, you only have to pay the difference in CP cost between the two.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just going to go straight to combat here. Have at the Kathleen.
Oh no, he's rolling dice.
Wait, hey, Beach.
Hey, Serge.
What would a samurai traditionally say before they attacked somebody? All right.
Serge says that.
All right. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. All right. Well, we started off with
Ooh.
3 attacks and 2 helmets. It's not quite... You know what? Let's just go for raw damage here. Oh, wow. I have 3 of a kind as well. So 3 of a kind inflicts a shame. So let's see how high we can go here. Let's see if I can inflict a whole bunch of shame on Kathleen. I got the exact same roll. And you know what? I'm only going to roll twice so that Bushido procs here. So Kathleen, I have a 6 damage regular attack coming at you, but I'm also going to inflict shame. So hopefully you've got a
Oh.
little token that you can mark on yourself. It looks like this. And next time you deal damage to me, you're going to lose a point of that damage, but also remove the counter.
If you, we could track those tokens by putting them like off our game boards, but up in like the corner.
Oh, I
that
like
way-
that. All right. So that
that way-
indicates it's on Kathleen.
Yeah, and you'll just you might have to remind her that it's there in case there's no way to, if we don't have other ways to track it in our own place.
I like it.
I'm gonna get myself a Post-it note.
Kathleen, defense roll.
All right, time to defend.
So how does your defensive skill work?
All right. Well, I can tell you because for 2 claws inflict bleed. So now, Surge, you have bleed, which is a status effect.
I mean, rude, but I'll take it.
All right. So Surge is bleeding up there.
He was a little clumsy with the
Hopefully we'll remind
katana.
you that you're there. Cut yourself. And I steal 1 health per damage rolled. So I'm gonna steal 1 from you. Sip, sip. How much damage are you doing to me?
So I was doing 6 to you.
Ouch.
And you said you stole a health from me?
Yes, I've already taken it.
Oh, you
were
adjusted my
distracted.
health as well?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Because I can move your health counter.
Ah, very good.
Ooh.
So I take 1 bleed counter?
You take yes, sorry, you take a bleed counter, and I deal, and then you do 6 damage to me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch.
All right. I only did 1 attack there, so I get an honor back, which is very exciting. So I can use that next turn and pass.
All right.
So
first, I'm gonna gain a CP and draw a card.
and the bleed
got
activates
here?
in Surge's upkeep, eh?
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. All right. Well, yeah. Cool. All right. I'm going to I guess I'm gonna roll for the turn. We'll see what I do. All right. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. What's this? Let's see. I have rend, or gouge, which would just deal 3 damage to you. That's not very exciting. I have not rend. I'm close to glamour. This is not very exciting, honestly. I think I'm gonna go like this.
Oh, keeping them mesmerized. I like it. All right.
Or sanguimancy. Wow, that's like the exact same roll. How frustrating.
You do have a third roll. You do have a third roll.
Yeah. Well,
You could try that again. You could also go for a straight because you have 1, 2, 4.
that's true.
Depending what you think you have the better odds for here, right?
If I get a small straight, I get to inflict bleed.
You can do up to 2 bleed on him, right?
I can stack 2 bleeds. So what I actually want to reroll is these 2. And then we'll see what happens. Yahtzee. Ah! Wow. Still,
Again.
the game...
What? How?
Yeah.
That is statistically unlikely.
It is statistically unlikely. All right. Well, I still get to do gouge, which you just take 3 damage.
All right. I will roll my defense roll here. So I've got 3 dice. And I roll sword, sword, sword as my defense. So I take 3, but so do you.
What?
One thing I love about having people play this game in person is that people always complain about my dice rollers being like, "Hey, how come I get the same thing all over? You must be cheating."
Now, very important note. Kathleen is shamed.
All right.
Yeah, so
All
I'm
right,
actually
so
going to
you
gain
only
1
deal
health,
2 damage.
and that shame counter is removed.
All right, I'm no longer shamed.
Yeah.
All right. And then at the end of my my second main phase, I'm going to pay 2 CP, and I'm going to upgrade my defense to Immortal Flesh 2 because I'm needing some defense here. So now my defense is slightly better, and I roll more
Wow,
things.
you get
Go
4
ahead,
dice
Sir.
for defense? That's big.
Yeah. Go ahead, Surge.
All right, how does bleed work? So on my upkeep, I now have a upkeep phase I have to do.
Yeah. So roll a dice.
Okay, I have rolled a 5.
Remove the counter.
Oh,
It's 1, 2, 3. You take 1 damage.
1 to 4, he'd take 1
Oh,
damage.
1,
All right.
4. Oh wow.
I don't know if you know this about Samurai, but we typically don't bleed. All right, 1 CP, 1 card. Ooh, I'll do it. All right, I'm going to spend 2 energy points, and I'm going to upgrade my Wakizashi to Wakizashi level 3. I skipped from 1 to 3 again. So the exact same cost, the exact same gain of backstrike, but now I deal 4 damage instead of 3, and I also inflict shame.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Just
I'm going to discard what status effects to gain another CP here because I'm getting a little low. And let's go to combat. Let's go to combat, Kathleen.
All right.
Have at thee. All right, what do I have here? I have 1, 1, 3, 4, 6. And you know what? Let's play for this new Wakizashi here. Wait, is that worth it? You know what? No, let's go for a straight. I've never done a straight before. So let's leave 1, 3, 4. And I want a 2 and a 5, but ideally one of these is a 2. I have a 3 and a 6, which I think is exactly the same.
Good. I'm glad it's on your side too.
All right. Yeah. Let's try this one more time. One more time. Yeah. I got a 5, which is the most useless number. All right.
Oh.
So I have sword, helmet, which is basically katana slice, which is my base attack. I don't have a one of a kind, so I have 6 damage coming at you, Kathleen.
All right. I'm going to roll some dice. I have 4 dice now for defense. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm very deliberately going to save my honor.
I'm gonna play this free card, Better D. A player may perform a reroll of up to 5 dice during their defensive roll phase.
wow.
I would like to reroll 2 of these.
So you roll 2 eyes. All right.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna gain a blood power,
Okay.
and I'm going to leech 1 life from you.
All right. Done.
Boop. And then how much do I take?
I attacked you for 6.
Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch.
All right. I have no effect on my second main. I'll just pass to you.
All right, cool. I'm gonna draw a card.
in the manual it mentions that if you have a particular, like if you just have like your base attack or like not a particularly scary attack, you can actually voluntarily not attack if you're too afraid of what they're going to defend you with.
Oh, the retaliation?
Like
Yeah,
if the
that's fair.
retaliation is going to be worse than the attack, then
You're like, you know what? On second thought, I submit nothing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna roll some dice. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3. Now that's what I'm talking about. Five,
oh,
6.
man.
whoa.
Yeah, I like that double reroll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. Well, that one went off the table.
that's a
so-
reroll. That's a reroll. It's okay.
Yeah.
You already have 4 strikes. That's going to be a pretty good attack against me here.
Ah, seriously? All right. How much damage? Like, what kind of status is like? How much damage do you deal back? That was the problem.
So I can deal a maximum of 3 back if I roll sword.
Yeah, that's interesting, and that would deal 5 damage to you. Let's see. This is very annoying. This is not the ability I wish to use. But
Can you use your blood to help you out?
Well, 2 blood tokens is remove 1 status effect from yourself, which is not super relevant. But if I can get to 3 tokens, I get to draw 2 cards, discard a card, or 4 tokens, I would heal the amount of damage you successfully dealt this roll phase, which could be quite a swing.
I guess you could use the blood
Yeah, it was
tokens to get rid of that shame token if he gives it to you again.
Well, it's already gone. It's
Well,
only
yeah.
a one-time thing.
Yeah, shame does not seem like a high priority remove.
Yeah. Let's see. What's in my hand here?
Vampire's like, I feel such shame. Wait, I drank this blood and I'm feeling fine now.
Vampires
Yeah,
have
all
been
right.
around
Well, 5 damage coming at you, Surge. Roll some defense dice.
All right. The samurai defends. I rolled 1 sword, 1 helmet, 1 hat, so I prevent 3 damage and I deal 1 back to you.
Jeez.
So I
So you
take
take
2.
two?
You take 1?
Yeah, Yes.
All right.
See, that's like not a great attack for me. So I think I might not attack next turn.
That's fair.
Uh,
My character
I gotta
seems
se-
extremely straightforward, and yours seems to be kind of like a combo deck.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to sell a card to gain a CP, and then I'm going to pass the turn. Go
All
ahead.
right. Gain a CP, draw for the turn. Oh. Let's go straight into Roland. Have we ever had an ultimate go off on stream?
Yeah, I think we have once.
Ooh.
Well, because the thing is, like, it sanguinates only on the 6, whereas when you play normal Yahtzee, you could get 5 of a kind with like 5 threes,
Yeah.
5 twos, right? Your chances of getting like an ultimate are way lower in this game.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's nice that you get to build it at least. Like,
And
You get to build it in normal Yahtzee.
yeah.
there's
It's
also
just that, I mean,
cards that
it's-
adjust things that you can
Yeah.
sneak it in.
Yeah, you could tip a dice to 6 if you needed to.
I think I'm just going to
True.
reroll everything here.
By the way, you could
I want
see
something,
Yeah.
I want something spicy.
you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the division. It's for Surge. It's 3 katana, 2 helmets, and 1 rising
Yeah.
sun.
All right. 2 hat, 2 sword. What does that do?
Mm,
Apparently nothing.
that was a good movie. 2 hat, 2 sword.
My favorite.
And a pizza place.
Hey, what's Vin Diesel's favorite meals of the day?
What?
Break Fast and Break Furious.
I was looking for
That's
like the family meal or something.
Oh, how does Vin Diesel eat all his how do you eat Thanksgiving at Vin Diesel's house,
How?
family style? Or how do they serve Thanksgiving? There you go.
Yeah.
We've workshopped it. We've got a joke here.
All
Excellent.
right, I'm going to keep the 2 swords and I'm going to roll again. I got 3 of a kind swords. So I'm going to attack you for 6 damage and inflict shame. Shame.
I'm ashamed.
Now that I think about it, I think every single instance of people like eating together in a Fast and the Furious movie is like an outdoor barbecue with the whole family.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like half the movies end with that.
All right, Kathleen, defense roll.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. All right. So I'm going to inflict bleed on you and steal 1 health. So suck. How much damage do I take?
Take 6.
6.
Yeah, and remember your shame.
Okay. Is it-
Second main, I'm just going to pass.
All
So I
right.
attack 3 times so I don't get a Bushido there.
Draw a card. Oh. So first I'm going to play this card, which is just free. Gain 2 CP.
Cool. Wow, you have 6 CP.
That's awesome. All right.
Pardon me.
Time to roll.
Technically, there's a limit of 15 CP. I don't know if that'll
Correct.
come up.
Ooh. Starting with 3
All right.
eyes is a good start for the roll here.
Yeah.
So you've got glamour right now.
Yeah, but if I roll one bloody or one blood droplet, I get Sanguimancy 2, which will heal me for 3. All right.
It's a fourth eye. Does fourth eye do anything? No.
No.
I don't think I've not been rolling very well. Oh wait. Yes, I have. Oh no, 3 4. What's 1 3 4 4 5? I got really excited for a second. All right. Well, I have glamour, which is I gain mesmerize, so I can force you to re-roll a die.
Oh.
So that is a status effect on you. So I can just force you to re-roll a die, and then on 5 and 6 you can re-roll a die. So it's sort of a reaction I can take. And I deal 4 undefendable damage to you.
Which is nice. Then that means he doesn't get to do any nastiness back to you.
Yeah. Actually, going for the undefendable is a good call, because if you're worried about the retaliation, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down to 33.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Serge.
All right, on my upkeep, I have your bleed is going to trigger.
Yeah.
So I roll a d6.
Yeah.
I roll a 1, so I take a damage and the bleed remains. Is that correct?
Correct.
Ah. Okay, let me put these up here a little bit.
Did the glamour put another bleed on him? No, it put the dizziness.
The mesmerize on him.
I grab a CP. I draw for the turn. Oh, very interesting. I'm kind of sad. When I first started playing, I had all that card draw, and I thought I got to do a lot of card draw. And since then, I haven't done any card draw. Only attack. Samurai knows only one thing, and it's fight. All right, I got a 1, 2, 2, 5, and a 6. I'm going to keep the 6 and keep going here. Yeah. A second 6. A. So I could keep it right now. I have Wakizashi, which is I gain backstrike, I inflict shame, and I also deal 4 undefendable damage. And then I've only rolled twice, which will give me a second Bushido.
That's a lot, Serge.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, Kathleen.
Oh wait, hold on.
I was going to say, would you like to use any effects to lock this in?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to mesmerize you.
All right, so read how that works.
Well, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 1. But I can also say
Well, sorry, really quickly. How does mesmerize work?
Well, if I'm gonna roll a dice,
Okay.
and unless I roll a 5 or a 6, which I did obviously for my example time, if I rolled a 5 or 6, I could force you to re-roll one of your dice. But because I
okay.
rolled a 1, I don't get to do that.
I don't think that roll was on camera, so I think you kind of resolved it before we got to see what happened.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
does the
it didn't
mesmerize
work.
go away?
It goes away.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
Mesmerize technically, so positive status effects live on your own board, and negative ones live on your opponent's board. So Kathleen would hold on to the mesmerize token on her board, actually, and then she would be able to resolve it whenever she wants to.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually go on your board.
Deal.
Yeah. So I tried, but I can pay 1 CP to use the card one more time. They're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. All right now. But a chosen player may May. Darn. Never mind. May, because you're just gonna say no.
Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it in. Let me begin. How can I defend this damage?
It's undefendable.
I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin.
Thank you. How
All
much
right.
damage do I take?
So, you're going to take 4 damage. I'm going to gain a backstrike. I'm going to inflict a second shame on you. So, shame on you twice.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I guess technically I missed a shame on the undefendable before, but let's just leave 2 and we'll go forward with it. Is that cleaner than backing it up?
Yes.
Whatever. Yeah. And since I only rerolled twice, I gain a Bushido and I pass the turn.
Christ.
The
All
samurai
right.
with the dreaded double figure wag.
Yeah. This is you right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to pay 2 CP right now because I've got so much to remove all status effect tokens from a chosen player. That will be you, Serge.
So, okay, that'll get rid of your bleed and my 2 Bushido in the counterattack.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't mind losing the bleed.
That's fair. All my hard work statuses, my buffs.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Your buffs. I'm already on the ropes.
Okay.
All right. All right. This roll sucks. I'm going to keep the 2 and the 3.
Ah, going for the straight. I like it.
Well, maybe. Oh.
4 of a wait, wow. That's actually... Is that like a significant amount of damage? What's happening here?
Well, on 4 of a kinds, I gain blood power.
Okay.
And you also have 5 hands, so you would do your maximum gouge.
So 5 gouge.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 damage. Yeah, I'm going to gain a blood. And I'm going to stand here. All right.
So how much
7
damage? Can that be?
damage.
7. All right. I'm going to grab my 3 defense dice. Let's see what happens here. I prevent 3 of it, and I deal 1 back in retaliation. So I'm... Oh, and I'm sorry. And 2 shame. So 7's coming at me. We're going to remove 2 shame. I'm going to take 2 in total and deal 1 back to you.
It's hardly worth attacking, honestly.
I didn't think a samurai would be quite this tanky, if I'm perfectly honest.
I think you just had a really good rolling start.
I'm a little bit nervous once you get all those blood tokens online, though.
Yeah. Well, I can spend them to... All right, go ahead, Surge.
All right. No upkeep, so I'm going to gain an energy. I'm going to draw a card for the turn. I'm at 6, so I'm at the max hand size here. All right. All right. Come on. Shogun. Let's do this. I need that Yahtzee energy in the chat. Yeah. Oh. That's just solemnity. All right. No Yahtzee energy, but I will. I'll just lock this in at 1. So this is a regular attack, so you can defend. It's going to deal 7 damage and inflict shame.
Okay, I've been shamed.
All right, so defense roll.
Time to defend. Hey!
Oh, very nice.
Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna keep that. Yes. So I'm gonna steal 2 health.
Okay.
Doot.
Okay.
And then how much damage do I take?
So it was 7. Do you have a block in there at all or no?
No, I don't get to block. I don't get to reduce damage. I just get to suck your blood.
So yeah,
I go down to
take
14.
7. And then I did less than 3 rolls, so I'm going to gain an honor and pass the turn.
Yikes.
I mean, you're sort of gaining or preventing 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like block 2 and retaliate as well.
Well, on to the rolling phase.
Yeah, so people are talking about my honor. I only gain it at the end of the turn, so I can't use an honor as my attack. You have to wait at the end. So I'm pretty sure I got it at the right time. And the other honor I had was cleared by Kathleen, so there was no usable honor that attack.
So you've got glamour again.
Well, I've also got a small straight.
Oh.
I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, which would inflict 7 damage.
And what else?
And on 2 rend, I would inflict bleed, and on eye or blood droplet, I would deal mesmerize. So this seems like a really great roll.
Yeah, you might even be able to go for big straight here, just 2 free rolls for it, right?
Okay. Paying 1 mana to change this to a 6.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
We call them combat points, but mana will work here, yes.
Fascinating. But what if I helped you out here by using an energy and made you re-roll that 6?
What's the card say?
It's called Helping Hand. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it.
Ooh.
So it costs 1 energy and a card. That 6 must be re-rolled. Huh.
That's so annoying. All right. Well,
Starting to feel like that wasn't helpful at all.
I mean, that's like I really did want that blood power. So yeah.
So you still got the small straight though.
Yes, I do. All right. Well, I do a small straight, so I'm gonna gain mesmerize. I'm gonna inflict bleed on you.
All right. My little blood token is back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've read this wrong. Sorry, I deal 7 damage and then I roll a dice.
Oh, okay. So is that unblockable or defendable damage?
That is defendable
All right,
damage.
I will
So now I'm gonna
roll my defense
roll
here.
this dice.
Okay, so you do, yeah, finish your thing first and I'll go.
I'm gonna gain mesmerize on you.
Okay. All right, so we'll go to my defense roll now. I've got 7
Yep.
coming at me. I will do 2 back and prevent 2 of it. So instead of 7, I take 5. I'm down to 23.
Okay. I'm going to
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. And we remove the shame. I actually...
take 4.
Yeah. And these shame counters.
All right. I am going to spend all 4 of my CP. I'm going to play Dark Omen. I'm going to get 2 blood power. I can only have max 4, which is annoying.
So what does it do?
Hold on. This is why I really wanted that large straight,
Okay.
you jerk. Then I'm going to inflict bleed on a chosen opponent, which is you,
That's
and
fair.
mesmerize, but I can only have 1 mesmerize.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cash in my blood tokens, all 4 of them, to heal the amount of damage you successfully dealt this roll phase, which was only 4.
That's a big turn.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right, upkeep. I roll a d6
So
for
you
the
got
bleed.
2 bleed on you now?
I think it's only 1.
It was only 1.
Yeah. So I rolled a 5, so I remove
Right.
the bleed.
Oh, for fuck.
Then I gain a CP and I draw for the turn.
No, I was shamed, so I only dealt 4 damage.
He's a high clotting factor.
Look, when you bleed as much as samurai do, you just get used to little cuts, and they heal, right? Let's go straight to combat. Yeah. All right. 1, 2,
Whoa.
2, 3, 6. So I am attacking currently for 7 damage.
It's a lot of swords.
Or
Mm-hmm.
or we go for that shogun. What?
I mean,
Yeah,
when you're
that's the
already winning,
stuff.
you can afford to do a bit of a victory lap,
That's what I
think.
love. Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, we got a second one here. Good, good. I just need 3 more.
Is Shogun what he says right before he attack? Like, Shogun! And the person's
Well,
like,
the
wait, what? What does that mean?
Well, it's the samurai general. Stop interrupting me.
Yeah. All right. All right.
like-
Third one. Third roll.
Oh.
What are the chances here that all 3 of these are 6s? Feels pretty good. Feels
1 in
pretty
6
good.
times 3, so
All right. So that appears to be a miss so far. But I do have the Wakizashi 3. You know what? I'm going to lock it in.
All right, I'm going to mesmerize you.
That's fair.
No, I'm not.
Also fair. All right. So take 4 undefendable damage. I'm actually going to cash in an honor here. So 5 undefendable damage.
Uh-huh.
Take a shame, and I have backstab as well.
What? What is the samurai doing that causes the vampire so much shame?
I think
yeah,
I just
vampires
like
been around for a while. Can't be shamed of
like
much.
look, you're this old, and this is all you've accomplished in your life, having a 1v1 with a samurai. Why haven't you like created a mega corporation or something?
It's just
Ooh.
the samurai's just being the vampire's dad.
Wow,
It's like, what are you doing with your life?
you're hanging out with a bad crew.
Glamour.
All right. Keeping the 2. All right. I like it. I like it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wait. Oh, it's a large straight.
It is the largest
done.
of straights.
Great job.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
What
skillful.
happens? What happens?
All right. I gain a blood power.
Okay.
I inflict bleed on you.
Bleed is back.
And then I deal 8 damage to you.
Oh,
Wow.
But your shame.
All right, deal 7 damage to you.
All right. Is it defendable or no?
It is defendable.
All right. Let's see my defense roll here. So I will block 1 and hit back for 2, but I'm also going to use my back strike
Ugh,
so take 5 total.
Oh my god.
it's not worth attacking. How much do you actually take? 2 damage or something?
No. So I only remove 2 from that. So you hit me for 7.
Okay.
So 7 total. So 7. So I take 5 total.
All right, that's not so bad.
Holy moly, though.
All right, I'm second main phase.
Man, Samurai seems very strong in the 1v1.
I mean, you're also rolling very well on your defensive surge.
I don't have a bad roll, though. Like, my most common roll is my sword, which is hit back for 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you're also taking damage off.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So anytime I attack you, I get damaged, and I never get to attack you for the full amount. All right, gonna gain some blood power here, hopefully. Yes! So I played 1 to do blood flow, which was gain half the value of your roll as blood power rounded up. I truly needed to get 4.
Oh.
Because what I will be doing is immediately cashing it in. How much damage did I do to you,
I
Serge?
took 5.
You took 5? I gained 5.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
good.
Phew!
And we still got a
It's
game,
like-
folks.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
All right, upkeep. Blood trigger. I take 1. Draw a card. Gain an energy. I'm going to use an energy to gain 2 honor. So if I cash in 2 honor, I can add +3 to an attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Good start. 2 6s. We're going to actually, you know what? Reroll all 3. Reroll all 3. Reroll 2. Reroll 2. It's my 3rd roll. Okay. All right. 1 CP. I'm going to tip it. So this dice is actually a 6. So increase or decrease any die by 1. So now I have 4. And then 6 it, 1 CP, change the number of any to a 6. I have a Shogun here. I would like to lock it in. Do you have any effects?
No.
All right, I'm going to add 2 honor to it to give it +3. This is going to be a 16 damage attack that cannot be responded to.
Okay. That was lovely to play with you, Serge.
Thank you
Stick
for
around.
the
We've
game,
got more
Kathleen.
action after
Wait.
this commercial break.
Wait, Serge, what do you say when you do a Shogun?
Shogun!
And then the other guy is like, "Wait, what is? I don't get it." And then they die because
Then their head explodes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, friend.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you, Serge.
To the break, and then when we come back, we're going to have Beej v. Nelly. Oh, we didn't even talk about cheese.
Save it for our show. What a lovely commercial break that was. Welcome back, everybody. It's AFK, still going on here on Loading Ready Run's Twitch network. You're probably watching this on a VOD as well on YouTube. Hi, all you YouTube people out
What
there.
up, YouTube?
We are going to play our game now. I am playing the Moon Elf. Nelson, what are you playing?
I'm gonna play the Gunslinger because apparently it only has 2
difficulty.
Pips of complexity.
So does
Yeah.
the Moon Elf. I love playing as the Moon Elf as well. So it's kind of always my pick to be like, oh, if I get a chance to do this, I'll play as the Moon Elf, because one of these days I'll actually like really lock in a good combo.
Okay.
So the Moon Elf has some abilities. I'm going to go over them right away, so that the ones on the side of the board, so you'll get a sense of what might be coming for you.
Thank you.
Moon Elf can do blind, which is difficult because now I'm trying to read this thing from a distance and I can't. Blind
Synergies.
basically interrupts your offensive roll phase if you're blind. It just means that you have to roll a dice and see whether you're unblinded or not. And if you are still blind, then you would not get to roll that as offensively that turn.
Okay, makes sense.
Entangle is another negative one. It would be against you. If you're afflicted with this, you get one fewer roll attempt. Again, a very simple thing. You would just, instead of 3, you would get 2 chances to roll.
Got it.
Evasive is a positive effect. It's something I could get. And it means that when I receive damage, I get to, I can spend this, and then I get to roll a die. And if it's 1 or 2, no damage is received, but other effects can take place in that respect. And then you can keep spending more tokens to get rid of more damage, apparently. And then there's targeted, which would be against you as well. So there's like 3 things that could come your way. Targeted basically means, let's see, it's +2 incoming attack damage. So when a player affected with this is attacked by an opponent, the incoming attack damage is increased by 2. It's persistent. You'll have it on you forever until you can get rid of status effects.
Got it.
So very simple things. Very easy to track overall. We should have a pretty good time with this. What does the Gunslinger do to me, potentially?
Okay, so some similar things. Okay, we were just talking about your persistent negative status that affects extra damage when attacking. I have Bounty, which also, whenever a player inflicted with this token is attacked by the opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 1, and that's persistent.
Okay.
I have Knockdown let's talk about it. I have Evasive, which is the same as yours, I believe.
Right.
So you can spend these to take less damage, basically.
Okay.
My other negative status you have to worry about is Knockdown. So to remove this token, the player afflicted must spend 2 CP before the start of their offensive roll phase. If the player does not, they must skip their whole offensive roll phase and then remove this token. So you can either spend 2 mana or lose your attack for that turn. Damn.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So that one's probably gonna be more expensive for me to do. Yeah. Pretty similar. I also finally I have Reload as an ability, which just says if I conclude my offensive roll phase with an attack, I can spend this, and if spent, I roll 1 extra dice and add half the value rolling up to the damage. So it's just more damage.
Oh, okay.
So that's on me to remember that.
Right.
Yeah. And then those are my abilities.
Very straightforward.
Cool.
Shall we roll a die to see who goes first? It's high roll, right?
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Closest to 6. Yeah. I got a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to this game already.
I'll be on the play then, yes. I'll go first.
Good luck to you, sir. Let us take 10 paces.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, that actually is fair, because if I'm an elf, I probably have a bow, right? That's what we technically, I have all sorts of bow stuff all over my board, in fact. So
yeah, you just have to put an arrow through me before I put a bullet in you. It's fine. Or 40 arrows or whatever. 50.
It does not seem very fair, not on the face of it. All right.
Is 50 right? Are we supposed to start at 50 life?
We're supposed to start at 50.
Okay,
correct.
Cool. All right. There's only so many corollaries with Commander that we can make here.
So there's 4 cards I get immediately right off the bat in my hand. But I don't get to draw, and I don't get to because I'm the one who starts. I don't gain a combat point, and I don't get to draw a card.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep tracking this little turn order card because it's very important for me. So we're in my main phase. This is when I get to play stuff or sell stuff. And what am I gonna do here? Nothing. I'm just gonna hold on to those cards. They're lovely, lovely cards. And they're not going to do a damn thing for me yet, which means I go to my offensive roll phase. So I'm going to roll all of my dice.
All right. How many arrows you got for me?
I got a 3, I got a 2, I got a 3, I got a 4, and I got a 6. So 3 arrows up already. Not a bad start. That's a longbow. That would give you 4 normal damage to defend against. But I could also try the demising shot. For that, I'd have to re-roll this foot and try to get a moon out of it. That is probably my best thing to try. So let's just move these over here.
Tonight on AFK, Beej rolls a foot to the moon.
Show fewer feet.
Show fewer feet. All right. I rolled another moon. So there we go. I have actually rolled my demising shot right away. I have no passive abilities. I'm not going to gain honor or anything weird like the samurai do. This basically inflicts targeted. So you are now targeted. And I'm going to just put it right up in the corner there so I can keep an eye on it too. So I have some very busy space because of the playmat. So
right, that's fine.
So you're targeted, and I deal 4 normal damage.
Okay.
Now you
so
defend.
targeted is not going to count for this turn, but it'll count for next turn, right? Is that right, or does it count kind of immediately? It's like
it says inflict then deal. So if you've been inflicted, you've got it right now.
Okay.
I guess that means that. God, that seems weird.
I just wonder, is targeted when you're attacked? Add 1. Does that like care about a trigger? Sorry. Hey, no, but it's the first turn of the game with Nelly the Magic Judge. I'm immediately going to.
I think no.
immediately take this game apart.
No, the order that it is written is the order that the things happen in. So I believe you are correct in that it would add 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're actually taking 6, unless you could block that effect. I think immediately, but I've inflicted you with targeted, and now you take 4 plus 2. You take 6.
Okay. May I use my defensive roll?
Now it is your turn to defend.
Okay, cool.
Isn't that non-defensible?
No, it is. It looks like it's in a little black thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I'll be very clear. I'm going to point out whether it's normal damage or whether it's undefendable damage, because in that way, it's easier for us to track what's going on.
Are they always? Are they coded with different colors? Is that right? Or
yeah, the red ones are undefendable. So under your first ability, you're going to see that all your first ability is going to have black rings around them. That's just normal damage. But beside it, your ability next to it shows that it can do red damage.
Right. I have a bounty hunter that can inflict bounty and deal 1 undefendable. Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my defensive roll, it's called duel. We each have to roll a die. So I guess take one of yours away for a second. And then if my roll is greater, I get to either deal you 3 or prevent half the damage rounded up. But if it's not greater, like if you win the die roll or the die roll is tied, I just take an extra damage. So I think this still seems like a good deal for me.
Holy crap. Okay.
So roll a die. I got a 5 this time.
I rolled
you got a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm going to take 7, right? I take 6 from your thing, and I'll take 1 from my own thing.
That sounds great.
Sweet. Okay.
Sorry, Beej, do you have anime downloading or something?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Your bandwidth is
breaking
dropping
up?
out. Yeah.
Great. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Nelson, sir.
All right. I'm here. I guess let's say it's my main phase. Like, did you think Beej needed another main phase, or should I just take my turn because of his animes?
He forfeited his secondary main phase.
That's right. Okay, for the sake of the show, it's Vegas, baby. I'm going to cast a 0 CP spell that just gains me some CP, equal to half the roll of 1 die rounded up. So we're dark ritualing or whatever. Vegas, baby. I got a 6, so I gain 3 combat points.
Nice.
All right. We've got some mana. Oh, you know what? Also, I skipped my income phase, just like Beej, by accident. So I should actually, back up here.
6 points.
Gain 1 more, and I need to draw a new card. I just couldn't wait to go to Vegas. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That seems right. Oh, I see. Okay, that seems better. So I can wait for that. Okay, yeah, Nelly's staring at his hand. That's good. Okay, we're reading our new cards. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, I have one more thing I was supposed to do before the income phase. Hey, it's everyone's first turn of a card game where they play the beginning shot in the exact opposite order. I did my main phase action, then I did my income phase, and now I'm going to go back to my upkeep to use my passive ability. It's called Quick Draw and gain reload. So every upkeep, I'm supposed to have another chance to add damage during my attack.
Damn. That's not bad.
Okay. In the spirit of constantly going further and further into the past, is there anything you wanted to do in your main phase?
No, I think.
All right, let's say I'm kidding. Let's say I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Actually, in the spirit of going into the past,
Oh, okay.
Somebody mentioned in the chat and looking at the duel thing, it's the move for the duel one is if you win, you do 3 damage or prevent damage, and if you lose, you deal 1 damage.
Oh,
So you
my
always
bad.
deal
Okay,
damage
okay.
back to him.
Okay.
It's so funny. Sorry, I was like, if you lose the duel, I was thinking that like I have to take more damage. Okay, so I should gain 1, and you should.
And I lose
right?
1.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. That is exactly what it says. You're right. I really appreciate you, chat. Thank you. Okay, so let's. Oh, go ahead, Paul. Yeah.
I just it's a good duel that even if you lose, you still hit the other guy.
Well, I feel like mathematically, maybe if it's like half the time you deal 3 and half the time you take 1, you're supposed to play that game, right?
It's still good, yeah.
Timers 2727 saying the stream will end with Nelson being born, calling it now. I don't know if we're gonna stick around that long. 40 years of AFK. Okay, let's do. We're playing Yahtzee now, right? I roll all my dice, and then I can re-roll as I choose. So I got 3 feet, or 3 running friends, 1 bullseye, and 1 bullet.
Oh wow!
So that's really bad, but I'm close to take cover to just gain a bunch of evasion and deal 5. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is these don't do anything for me if I don't get this, but I have 2 chances.
Yeah.
And 3 of the sides are bullets, so I'm probably supposed to go for that. That's fine.
You really set yourself up really good right off the top. So yeah, on that first roll.
Okay. All right. So I wish to use this one. You can modify it with your cards or whatever. But it's gonna gain me 1 evasive chip I can use later and deal 5 regular damage.
You also have a small straight.
Oh shoot! I did not see.
So which
that.
one would you prefer to do?
Oh, so my
I'm gonna be very kind and tell you about that right now.
Thank you. Yeah,
but
sorry.
I'm not
Baby's
doing it
first
again.
Yahtzee roll. That's fine. Don't do it again. The yellow running figure really distracted me. Okay, so is my soul straight better? After targeting an opponent, you each roll 1 die. But we didn't use targeting because we're 1v1. So I guess it's just you and I each roll 1 die. If your roll is equal or greater, deal 7. Otherwise, deal 5. So basically, I can throw the evasive token away for a extra point of damage. Like it's a 50-50 on 2 damage, right?
You're the one doing the math.
Thank you. No, it's math. Math is for Yahtzee players. I'm sticking with take cover, but thank you for pointing out that my dice have numbers and not just pictures.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look at the pictures.
I constantly do that. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. So take 5, or you defend?
I have to roll to defend.
Okay.
Now,
I'm going to grab this evasive token though.
You bet. Okay. So my defense roll is I get to roll all 5 of my die.
Okay. More fun than mine right away.
Yeah. And so I've rolled 4 arrows and a foot. For on foot, and I didn't do a foot, so I don't get to do that. But for every double, I would prevent half damage, which I did not do. So, but for every double arrow, I deal 1 undefendable damage. So because I have 4, or rather I have 2 pairs, I'm going to deal 2 undefendable damage back to you.
Okay. Can I also use this reload token? I don't know if it's late or not. If a player concludes their offensive roll phase in an attack. So chat's reminding me to use this, but I don't know if I'm too late or not.
You play ability upgrades. You play your... hang on.
Positive status effect.
Yeah,
effects. I want to skip it this time if I missed it, so I hope to remember it myself later.
Let me just have a look at...
the timing is a little confusing.
You're playing the gunslinger...
It says on the reload description, yeah, if a player concludes their offensive roll phase.
Oh, and we went to defense.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's not do that then. Okay, so I take 2, and you take 5.
I take 5. Okay,
perfect. I'm taking 2. You're taking 5, and then it's my second main, right?
Yep.
And I would like to. Sorry. Paul, can I just see Beach's card again real quick? Can we go to the 2 real quick? Yeah, you've got that and that, right? Yeah, I'm just going to say go.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So on upkeep, I don't have anything I have to do in upkeep because I don't think you put anything on me.
No, you don't have any statuses. You're not
Correct.
bountied or
Okay.
knocked down.
So now I get to gain
Knockdown's
one.
really good, but I have to roll 4 of the same. I have to roll 4 6s to
and
get
draw
it,
a card.
or maybe cast a spell.
Huh. That's like a lot. Okay.
Things you don't want to hear your opponent say.
Yeah. I am going. You know what? I'm gonna. Because I'm out of my income phase. I'm into my main phase. We're gonna spend all 3 of my combat points. We're gonna upgrade Mist Me to Mist Me 2.
Okay.
What
Even
it does
better,
now
eh?
is the 2-foot thing is still really good because it's rounded up, prevent half damage. But now every time I throw an arrow, I deal 1 undefendable damage per arrow I roll.
Instead of
Okay.
2 arrows.
Yeah. So let's
Powerful.
see. I've done that. We move to the offensive phase.
I before your main phase leaves, I'd like to play
Yep.
bye-bye. So I remove 2 of my combat points to play this, and I remove
Okay.
a status effect from a chosen player. So I'd just like to stop being targeted before you use target.
All right. I'll remove that.
Okay.
What's the are those main phase only?
It says instant action.
Oh yeah, okay. Because there's main phase actions, roll phase actions, and instant actions. So yeah.
So theoretically, you could have done that. You could have waited till see what he was actually attacking you with, and then done it. But I don't know if that would make a difference, really.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sure.
I don't know if there's probably nothing he would do that would make you want to be like, no, I'll take that damage now.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but it's good to know that maybe I had one more step before the damage was going to work.
Yeah. Well, because if you were already targeted, as an example, because now I've pulled that off, I can put it back on if I do something else that would target you. But if I was to do something else that would have technically targeted you, I can't stack a second one. I can only stack the stack size is only 1. So
Okay.
I'd be like, oh, okay, I can't do that anymore. You're like, great. So now that we've moved through that, I'm going to take my targeted off so that doesn't apply.
Right. Okay.
So
All
there's
right,
a,
so
there's a
maybe
way
slightly
to
better.
structure the interrupts and stuff apparently. And there's a whole advanced and tournament level thing that's in the rule book. But let's
Right.
just move to the offensive phase. I have rolled. Oh, I got 3 feet. We got 1, 4, 5, 5, 6. And that's almost a covered shot. And it's not anything else. So I should probably re-roll my. That's got a 1, 4, 5, 5, 6. I'm going to go for that covered shot. Because I don't think. Because that gains evasive, and I also get 7 damage off that. Or it would be better to try to roll for that small straight. No, I'd rather gain evasive. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to roll 1 die. Second roll. I have rolled another 6.
Nice.
Third roll. I have rolled off my board, but it was a 2. That's a covered shot.
Sweet.
Okay, so covered shot is if I gain evasive, that's great. I'll put that right there, somewhere where no one will see it. And now I deal 7 normal damage to you.
Okay. I'll go to defensive, and
Okay.
I'll duel again. So
Mhm.
you get to roll a die as well.
I have done that.
I roll a 3.
I've rolled a 5.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to deal 1 damage to you,
Mhm.
and you're going to deal 7 damage to me, but I'd like to use my evasive. So then I'll roll a die again. If I roll a 1 or a 2, I take no damage.
Damn, nice.
I got a 1.
Oh, okay. So I take 1 damage.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
And I'm in
All
my
right.
second main.
Okay, evasive is some good stuff, but we've both got it. So there's a potential game here where we just keep going back and forth forever and like shoot a bunch of bullets. You see the animation of the gunslinger shooting the bullets, and then the moon elf jumps out of the way and then
Yeah.
like grabs 4 arrows and launches them all.
Shoots
and
them all at the same time.
gunslinger
Pulls out a dagger
just,
from somewhere
like,
and throws it.
kicks a barrel up, and they all go into the barrel. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
I'm liking this anime.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've moved my second main. I passed my second main. I don't have to discard any cards. Play passes to you.
After half an hour of trading back and forth shots, they confess their true love for each other. Okay, so upkeep, get a reload.
I want to see that anime now.
Remember
Jesus.
to use them.
Yeah.
Income phase, gain a CP, gain a card in hand. Read the card real quick. Okay, cool. Go to combat, roll some dice. We got 3 bullets and 2 runs, or 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
That's probably better than deal 4 damage. Sure. Okay, so I guess I can play for the big straight. If I keep those 4 there, I have 2 chances.
Yeah.
1. Oh, I could get into take cover again instead. I actually really liked that last turn because I got out of the way of your... Okay, here we go. I talked about it, and now we're doing it. Okay, it's time to keep both having a evasive every turn.
All right.
So I'm gonna. This is the correct time to use my reload. I'd like to conclude my offensive roll phase with an attack called Take Cover, just like last turn, and then I get to roll a die. So I'll just grab one of my die here and add half the value as damage, rounded up. So 2. So I'm going to try to deal. I gain evasive from this and try to deal 7 damage, 7 regular damage.
7 regular damage.
Yes.
Okay. So that means I get to defend before I get to decide whether I want to spend my evasive.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now you defend.
Roll all 5 dice. And I have rolled... Oh, look at that. I have rolled 2 feet, which means I only take half of that damage. Or I prevent half of that damage. Which means you said 7, right?
7. So
I prevent half of the damage rounded up. So that would be 3.5 rounded up. I prevent 4.
So you take 3.
I take 3, and I deal 3 undefendable back to you.
Right. And I mean, so we both take 3.
Yeah. I'm just going to do that.
Great.
I'm going to take 3.
Yeah, that feels like what we're going to do every turn. I love it. I'm here for this game. And yes, this anime is fantastic. We're gonna either eventually kill one of us will die, or we'll get married, right?
A lot of arrows and bullets hitting each other in midair.
Yeah,
have science babies.
Okay, cool. Your turn.
You don't need to do anything in your second main?
No.
Oh wait, no, I defended, right? Okay.
Yeah, you defended, and we both took 3, and I didn't want to do anything. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I should sell a card, but I think all my cards are kind of good. Yeah, your turn.
Okay, my turn. So during upkeep, I have nothing I have to do for upkeep. So I gain 1 CP, and I draw a card. What card is it? Oh my god. I shuffled these. I should be more upset.
Oh,
But that's fine.
sorry.
Okay. I'm at 5 cards now, and that's not so bad. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Not going to play any cards. We move to offensive. I've got 4, 4, 4, 6, 6. It's a hell of a full house all of a sudden.
Cool.
All right, I'm going for some big 6s, I think.
I'm like kind of bummed that you don't have an ability that's 5 feet.
Right?
It's just some sort of moon elf, like spinning, kick dance thing.
All right, so I have...
Kick you to the moon.
I have to hope I roll an arrow here because I'm going to try to make a demising shot because I have... Otherwise, I'd have 2, 3, 5, 6, which is not a way to try to get into a small straight. So let's roll an arrow. I rolled 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. I have 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. Let's see.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Hang on a second.
Nudie nudes with shown feet.
Is that even a good idea?
Your
Feet
your
thrown.
bow jammed.
God.
Oh yeah, can you
That's-
spend a card to reroll some stuff?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Smart.
I'm trying to think about which one I want to do.
You only have 1 CP right now.
That or do. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that sounds weird. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna use 1 CP to play Samesies.
Nice.
Change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another of your dice. In this case, I'm going to change this. Right, that's the thing to do.
Yeah, just change your foot into a.
Could get exploding arrow if you wanted
Yeah.
to as well.
I thought that would be fun. I'm gonna change this 4 into a 6 because why not? Just to get exploding arrow.
Cool.
Because I never get to do that, and so I'm going to take that CP off, and that goes in my discard pile. Okay, so I get to roll 5 dice.
Okay.
We know how well that's been working out for me so far.
Going great.
Okay, so I have 2 moons, a foot, and so here's how this works. I deal 3 damage, just right off the top, 3 normal damage, plus
Okay.
1 for every arrow I roll, which is
2. Right.
which is 2, and then 1 for every foot I roll,
Okay.
which is 1. So basically, I deal 6 normal damage.
Okay.
Additionally, you lose 2 CP,
Whoa. Cool.
and I inflict blind.
Wow. Okay. So exploring
Oh.
arrow is really good.
Yeah.
And so those moons don't do anything for you though.
The moons don't do anything for me. What they do is they say, additionally, opponent loses 1 CP for every moon I roll.
Oh,
which
I see.
is
Right.
sorry. That's
Those
what
are the
moons
mana
for.
damage. Okay. So
Yeah.
is it? Sorry. So altogether, is it 6, 2 CP, and blind? Is that right?
Yeah, you're taking 6 damage. You would take 6 damage. You're going to lose 2 CP, I believe, no matter what.
Right.
And you're also blind.
Okay. Blind. Got it. Okay. Let's spend the evasive token again.
Okay.
And if I roll a 1 or a 2, I don't have to take the 6 damage. Whoop. Okay. So we're taking 6 damage. We're losing 2 CP.
Now you do get to defend, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Not just evasive. Okay. Sorry. Let me do that. I
Yeah.
took the 6 damage already, but let's duel. So you roll 1 die. Thank you, Beach.
When your opponent blinds you, that's the best time to challenge them to a duel.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a 6.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So I finally won a duel.
Yeah.
So I could deal you 3 or I could take 3 less. Yeah. I already took the 6. I'll just deal you 3. That's fine. It's the same.
Okay. I'll take 3 damage.
Okay, cool. So blind, remind me, is I have to miss my combat, or that was mine?
You have to roll a die, and if you roll a 1 or a 2, you don't get to have a roll phase.
Right. Okay.
Sort of the opposite.
But it's
of
only the
evasive.
next time. Yeah, it's only the next time. So basically means that on this coming up, you'll have to roll, and then blind comes off no matter what.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have if you have a card that removes the status effect, do you have to choose probably before you roll?
You have to use that card when it says you're supposed to use that card.
Okay.
So if it's an instant action, you could play it at any time. If it's a roll phase, you'd have to play it during your
Sorry,
roll phase.
my question is, am I allowed to go to my roll to see if I can get out of blind just with the dice, and then if I fail, use the card? Would that be okay, or do I kind of have to pick one or the other?
So this is the next time a player afflicted with this token concludes their offensive roll phase, they must remove it and roll 1. On 1 or 2, the offensive roll phase fails. So basically, when you go into your offensive roll phase, you get to roll.
Okay.
You get to do all your rolls, but then at the end of it, when you said, this is what I'm going to do against you, you roll a dice to see whether or not that just fails.
Okay, so yeah, sounds like I can't try to best of both worlds.
You do get to
if
go
I get
into
to
your
that
offensive
roll.
roll phase. You do get to do
Right.
all your rolling. So that's
Okay.
something, right? You do get to, if that's a roll
Right.
phase card that you have, you get to spend it during that time.
So say, yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, cool. But if it's a blue remove status, then it won't work. I'll just have to lean on. Okay, that's fine.
If it's blue, I think it's a main phase, right?
Yeah. So
You
I'll
get
have
to
to
take
decide
your main
before
phase.
I go in.
Yeah, you get to take your main phase before you go in, so that's not so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do anything else in your second main phase?
Maybe I want to sell a card. Hang on.
You might.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Upkeep. Get this reload token back. Income. Get one of these CP back. Draw a new card. Well, that seems good. Sure. This is instant, but I'm going to do it right now. Double up. Draw 2 cards for 1 CP.
Not bad.
Not too shabby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then... Whoa, that seems really good. Sorry, go ahead, Paul.
Just the eyes as the reload that's adding to the whole anime aesthetic. I feel like 6-shooter
Right.
eyes seems like it could be an anime thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe there's like a weird honeycomb bee tie-in. Maybe she's like a queen bee. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 more mana here, or combat points, to use transference. Transfer 1 status effect token from a chosen player to another chosen player. So,
Oh no!
So Uno reverse card. I'm afraid, officer, you're the one who's blind.
All right, I'm blind.
Oh, Beej, it's you. All right, going into combat. We got what? All she does is run. All I know is running.
Wow.
Okay, I'm close to the straight-ish. I kind of just want to roll all of them again.
That is your option,
right? I could just keep taking cover. Taking cover didn't work out for me as well last round because you hit that explosive shot.
Yeah,
But
I mean
it
that
still
was
wasn't terrible. Yeah,
you know, it kept in the flavor.
That's right. Okay, whatever. I'm too much of a coward to go for anything else. I don't really know. Statistically, it seems like this is fine. It's good for me. Oh, gotta do it again.
Oh, damn.
Oh, we might miss. Yeah, I rolled another thing. Okay, hold on. I've got more spells. Yeah. Yeah, I can just cast samesies to pay for my. So I have 0, no mana left. So I'll just turn this one into. Yeah, I wasn't close to a straight here. I'll just turn this one into a bullet. I had to buy a 1, 2, or a 3 there.
Ah.
Okay, so
well, you have to turn that one into a 2. Technically, it's.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. So, and then we'll spend the reload. So, do we do this now? If I want to conclude my offensive roll, and then so I'm trying to do gain evasive and deal 5 damage, but I will try to deal more damage. I rolled a 2, so 1 more damage, right? Yeah, half the value. Okay, so the reload die is 1, so I'm trying to gain evasive and deal 6 damage, and you may defend or cast spells.
I'm going to try to defend. I rolled a bunch of 6s, which doesn't do anything, and I rolled 2. Okay, so you're going to. I deal 2. I take everything. Hang on. No, we're going to spend my evasive. Because that was how much again?
6 damage.
6?
6 damage, yeah.
I'm going to spend this evasive token. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a die.
Have we had a turn that wasn't this?
No, I don't know if we have.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah. No, that's fine. That's cool.
All right.
I'm into it.
I'm going to move these aside so I don't screw them up. And I rolled a 4, which didn't fire. Okay. So, yeah, I take 6 and I deal 2 undefendable damage back to you.
Perfect. Okay, I'm at 31.
I'm also at 31.
Perfect.
So game is symmetrical.
That's right. Yeah, we're like perfect mirror match here.
It's a good idea that they make the damage that you deal back in the defense roll undefendable, because otherwise that would just cause a serious infinite loop.
Yeah.
I want to sell. I'm going to sell Spin the Chamber, which is pay a CP to get a reload, because I have a spare reload I forgot to use in the first turn anyway.
Okay.
So I'll have 1 mana from that, right? That's my first time selling a card.
Every time you sell a card, it's only worth 1 CP.
And nothing else happens, right? I don't like draw another card or anything.
That's
like
correct.
that. Okay, perfect. Then I'm done.
Okay. Play passes to me. On my income, I gain a combat point. I draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. 1 second. Had to cough there. Let's just move right into my offensive. Now, I know I'm blind,
Okay.
so I get to do all this rolling, and then we find out whether it actually worked.
That's so cruel.
It sure is.
Mhm.
Well, this is interesting. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5.
Mm.
2 more chances.
Yeah. Now, do I just re-roll the 3? No. It would be better
you
to
roll
do
both
this.
3s? Or? Okay, yeah, sure.
If I re-roll 3 and the 1,
Hmm.
then I can get. I'm rolling for 3 numbers.
Right.
Right.
Lots of chances at a small straight.
Let's move that aside there. Exactly. So I get chances on small, maybe even getting that large.
Yeah.
I got a 5 and
You
a
got the
3.
Or no, you didn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hell. Boy, that was not terribly helpful.
You have a
there's
covered shot right now.
I do have a covered shot. Look at
You
that.
could just stick it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the covered shot. I'll gain evasive. Oh, no, wait. I can't do anything
now you got to
yet.
do your blind thing, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to say that I have enough for a covered shot. We're going to re-roll this foot. And I rolled a 4.
So what does blind say?
On 1 to 2, the offensive rolls phase fails and no effect. I rolled a 4, which means that this does actually work.
Okay, cool.
Now it also says that right, I had to remove it before I rolled, but you must remove it and then roll 1. So we do a covered shot. I gain evasive, and I deal 7 normal damage to you. Oh wait,
Okay.
hang on. I'm still in my roll phase. I'm going to play Take That, which is an attack modifier card, and it is 0 CP to play this.
Sick.
So I'm going to grab that 5 again because it saved me the last time. And we're going to see what it does because I have to roll a die. I rolled a 4, which is a foot, and it says that roll 1 die on foot, inflict entangle. So now deal 7 damage, normal damage, and inflict entangle against you. So there we go. You are entangled. That gives you 1 fewer roll attempt.
Okay. For just next turn, or that one's persistent?
No, just on your next turn. At the end of your offensive roll phase, or the conclusion of your offensive roll phase, we'll remove this token from you.
Okay, sounds good.
So there we go.
So
now
that's your offensive roll.
That's my offensive roll.
Okay, let's duel.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Oh God. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Here it is. I rolled a 2.
It's 7 damage coming through, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 1 more time. It costs. This is a roll phase action. A chosen player may perform a reroll of up to 5 dice during their offensive. Oh, during their offensive roll phase. Sorry. This can.
Okay.
Well, so I can only affect your 2. So I can't. Sorry, can I take that back? Is that all right?
Yeah.
I thought I could reroll my own dice during your offensive roll phase, but it's only.
What is this again? This is REL laxed.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So that's fine. So you just take 1 from my defensive.
I shall.
1 regular damage, and then I am entangled, and I take 7.
Correct.
Yeah, you do have the evasion if you wanted to, but
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Let me use
Might
that.
be
I
a
forgot
good
about
time
it
to
because
do
of the
that,
entangled. Yeah. Sorry. I'll use that. Yeah. Right. I still have that. Okay. So 1 or a 2, and I gain 3 life. Or sorry, I gain 7 life. Hey. All right.
Ah, damn. All right.
Okay. Thanks, Paul.
wait, is the rope on your picture to indicate you're entangled?
Yeah, that's my entangled token. I found some
Excellent.
string.
I like it.
It's super
Thank
good.
you. Yeah. No, you read out your character, and then I looked about my desk, and I'm like, oh, I've already got something that makes me blind, so just
Great.
need 1 more. Okay. All right. Anime villains continue to shoot at each other and then dodge.
So basically, in that turn, I took damage.
You're
Maybe
like
don't get into combat blind next time.
Your
Yeah,
bowstring
right?
like broke in your hand or something.
Right.
Essentially.
I'm
I like to
You
think
know
no, I
my
like to-
pain now.
I did the attack. I just think the gunslinger either shot my bullet out or shot my arrow out of the air, my bolt, or grabbed it.
Just
Perfect.
grabbed it in midair.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you're at post combat.
Yes. Second main phase. No, nope. And out of discard, play passes to you.
Okay. Upkeep. Get my reload back. Income. Gain 1 combat point. Draw 1 card. Ooh. Someone finally drew an upgrade. Is it worth playing? Yeah, probably.
If
Sure.
you got the money, honey.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna pay the CP 2 CP. It's both my CPs. So my showdown is upgraded. Showdown true 2. So instead, if I can get a small straight, I used to we roll and then I deal 7 or 5, and now I deal 8 or 6.
Oh,
so
geez. All
I
right.
might start going for this instead of this now. Okay, I'll go into combat. So now I just only get 2 rolls instead of 3 this time, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, only 2 rolls. Always with the 4s and 5s. That's all I know.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Do I have 4, 5, 6. So if I just reroll 2 chances at 3, is that good? Or I could reroll just
You have
this.
only one more roll after this.
That's right. Sorry, not right. So
Yeah.
it's 2 chances at exactly 3. But if I hit a blue and a blue and a yellow, I also can take cover. Excuse me. Oh, right. Sorry. It's not 2 chances at 3 if I'm going for small straight. Right. So it's just a 1 in 6 versus if I could just reroll this one and go for take cover that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, 50-50 on take cover, or I could just kind of reroll everything. And then probably end up with more damage. Sure, I'll just go for the 50-50 on take cover. It's all we know. Yeah, okay. Too many feet. Okay, so I missed this turn. So I don't get to use reload, right? If I don't have any kind of roll, I can't add any damage with an attack. No.
Yeah, I don't think you do any. You have to actually
Tragic.
hit something.
Right.
Okay.
Tragic. Okay. All right. So
Entangled comes
I'll
off.
become unentangled. And yeah, next turn I can't stack another reload. So
Right, because there was no offensive roll. There's nothing for
You
me to
don't-
defend.
yeah, so that's one good point.
Yeah.
I don't get wrecked by your swing back.
Just taking arrow damage.
Exactly. But hey, I don't have an evasive token now, so your turn.
Yeah. All right. My turn. Right. Start of my turn. Let's add another combat point and draw another card. How are we doing on cards here? Still pretty good. Boy, that seems like a problem. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Let me work it.
Hmm.
You're gonna throw your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
I'm just gonna hold my cards.
Okay.
We're gonna move to offensive.
All right.
I rolled I rolled this 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, which is not much of anything.
You got to re-roll that 3 and get a 2.
Right? That would be so nice. Watch me re-roll that 3. And you know what? Actually, I'll re-roll both of these.
Okay.
We're going to play for the straights.
Cool.
This is what we're all about here at Loading Ready Run, is just playing to the straights.
The straights love us. Really, they do.
So said to our massive LGBT audience. Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, noes!
That's a small
okay, we're
straight.
still not there. Oh, we got the small straight. We can lock that
And we
in.
got a 5 as well. Let's re-roll and see if we can get to that large.
Each, please.
I rolled a 1, so no, we have a small straight.
All right.
That's okay though.
A large straight with a bit of a gap in the middle.
God, that. Okay, so I inflict entangle immediately.
Okay.
You have been entangled.
Entangled.
And I deal 7 normal damage.
Ouch. Okay, I can't. Oh, I can defend. Let's defend.
Okay.
Rawr. I got a 5.
Oh God.
It's okay. You just take 3.
I rolled a 6 and didn't fall off the table.
Wow.
Here it comes.
I kid. You take 1. Okay, I take 7. Did you say, or how
You
much?
take 7.
You take 1.
I take 1. All right.
All right.
Second main. You know what? Never mind. And discard. I've only got 5 cards. Play passes to you.
Okay. Congrats on the straight.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. I would get a
I mean,
reload, but
I was born that way, so.
Right. It's a straight.
Damn, already?
Right?
Mhm.
Exactly. Oh, that's hilarious. Perfect timing.
ASAB.
Okay, I also could have shuffled better. Drawing showdown 3 this turn. Okay, let's get into rolling our dice up to 2 times. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. Whoa, 5 bullets. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I also have 1, 2, 3.
Poor.
I could go for 4 or 5, or go for 4. 2 chances at 4, but I only have 1 more roll. But like weirdly, with my revolver, this is only 5 damage. It's actually not that good. It's okay,
Yeah.
but it's not amazing. And like if I keep this, I'm still dealing 3 damage. This is a lot more though. Yeah, I'm trading 2 damage for 1 chance at a 30% chance to deal 6 damage. Or sorry, 3 more damage.
I see why you play Magic.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. No, that's fine. I'll just live with it. I'll use the reload. I'm just gonna stick these dice.
That's
and then
good.
Go for a reload.
All right.
Okay, so now I roll 1 more die and add half. I got a 3, so it rounds up, so 2. So I'm just trying to deal 7 damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
That's really good, actually.
Okay, so you get to defend. I mean, I'm not giving you a status, but yeah,
Correct.
you get to defend.
Yes. Okay. Oh shit! I dropped a die. Hang on.
No worries.
It's hard because my microphone's kind of in the way, but here's what we've got so far.
Yeah, it would be neat if I could roll some 6s so I could get some of these status effects.
Okay. I rolled 3 arrows. I didn't roll any pairs of feet. There's my miss me too. So I'm gonna have to take. Oh wait, you know what? Right. If I'm taking damage, I get to evade it.
If you want to use your evasion token, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
but
we do
your defense first. You can use your evasion once
I
you're about to
believe we
take
do.
damage.
Right, because you can always spend your evasion after if it turns out everything didn't go well.
I think that's right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll my moon that came up because it's useless, and that way we'll see what happens. I rolled an arrow. If the outcome is 1 or 2, no damage is received.
Okay, so your evasion worked. What was your defense? Was it nothing, or do I take some damage?
You would take 3 undefendable damage.
Yeah, I take 3 from attacking you. That's how this game works. Cool.
That's how the game works.
That's how this game works. Yeah, when you attack, you take damage.
I think you may have done more blowback damage to each other than actual damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we started at 50.
Can you use evasion for the blowback damage? It says anytime you receive it.
No,
oh yeah, we could be using the evasion damage on the undefendable because it's not unavoidable. It's just we don't have it then. We have it on the big package of damage. Just the other turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm done. I'm done my turn.
Okay. Play passes to me. I have nothing on upkeep. You were entangled but you're not entangled anymore.
Yeah. I went through my last 2 turns only rolling up to twice.
Correct. Yep. Okay. Right. I am following along. I just need to move my token off the board.
Good times.
So, upkeep, nothing. Gain 1 combat point, draw a card. I mean, it's in my deck.
Nice.
Okay, move to main phase.
Yep.
I'm going to play Lunar Umbra for a cost of 0 combat points.
Cool.
Okay. I roll 1 die.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. Now, if I'd rolled a moon, a 6, I would have inflicted blind, entangled, and targeted on any opponent I want.
Sick.
Yeah, right? Not bad. On any other outcome, I draw a card.
All right.
So I get to draw a card. Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Imagine if your deck was full of those cards.
Right? Okay.
That's why I'm a Magic player.
Wait, do we move to offense or do I wonder. I wonder. Okay. I'm going to burn all 3. I'm still in main. I'm going to burn all 3 to upgrade from longbow to longbow 3.
Sick.
So instead of 4, 5, and 7 damage, it's now 5, 7, and 9. And I can inflict entangle on 3s of a kind.
Okay.
So giving myself a lot more choices.
Is that just when you're using the longbow though that you're inflicting the entangle? Like, or do you also get? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You don't just get bonus entangle on like exploding arrow or whatever.
Yeah, if I decide that I'm going to use the longbow, then at that point it's like, well, if you got a 3 of a kind, then I can inflict entangle.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 2. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself.
Yeah, every turn it's which do we reroll for straights?
Yeah. All right, so let's re-roll that 2. Once, I rolled a 5. That's a covered shot. Would I prefer that?
Welcome back to what we do every turn.
Yep. It's another covered shot. I'm taking the covered shot.
I mean, it's the cowboy thing, right? Where like both people are behind a rock and they just like lean out and shoot and then go back.
Yes. Okay, I'm taking the covered shot. That means I gain
Orxalon
an
in
evasive.
chat. So it's night now. Orxalon's like DMing this, like, so yeah, you two keep shooting at each other and no one dies. Some time's passing and you're starting to get hungry.
Yeah, I should be running out of arrows, you'd think. So I gained an evasive and I deal 7 normal damage to you.
Okay. I want to go to defense roll. We both roll 1.
Yep.
I got a 4 this time.
I rolled a 4 as well.
Okay, that is fine. I will deal you 1 and take 7.
Okay, I will take that 1.
Perfect.
All right. Moving to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving to my second main. I can do nothing. I choose to do nothing. That's what you have to say, right? It's like, I just choose to do nothing.
Right, exactly, yeah.
I keep 1 blue island.
That's right.
Because that's what islands are. I keep 1 blue island untapped for some reason.
Who knows why? Could be anything. Could be another boat.
Could be. I pass a turn to you.
Okay. I get this reload token back, and then I draw a card and gain 1 CP. And then... Okay, that seems like it's actually really useful. Sure. Yeah. Okay, we could do that afterwards. Let's definitely sell this. Okay. During my main phase, I want to sell this Showdown 3.
Okay.
Which could have made my small straight I've never gotten a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 combat points now, and then I'll go into offensive roll. See what we can do here. Come on, bullseyes. Nelly, let's have at least one exciting turn of this game that you now know how to play.
Oh yeah.
We got 4 bullets and a running person, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know that small straight you never roll.
I could have upgraded it this turn. That's hilarious. Okay, well I guess I have 2 chances to go for big straight here.
Oh God.
2. Yeah, we don't want that. And another 2. Okay, that's fine. So we'll use reload, right? Isn't that what we do now, or do we do this thing now? So we want to use small straight, showdown 2. If your roll is equal, we're going to roll 1 die. If it's equal or greater, deal 8. Otherwise, deal 6. But I think we do reload first. I think we spend reload after we've concluded with an attack. I'm doing an attack, right?
Was it after your attack or at the end of your offensive roll phase?
It says concludes their offensive roll phase in the attack. They may spend this token.
Oh, you should probably do everything that the card says first, and then you do your reload on top of it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're committing to Showdown 2 here. We each roll. So now we each roll, just like my defense.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And I got a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that's fine. It's cool. This is just dealing 6. I could have dealt 8, but that's fine. It's dealing 6 plus this reload, which will be 3 more. So
that's 9?
9 damage. And then your turn to defend, aka punch me.
Okay.
Well, at least we had kind of a cool attack.
It was pretty cool, yeah. Okay.
You've been having bad luck with the showdowns, but on the other hand, a gunslinger who loses almost all of their duels, you're still doing quite well. So
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You haven't died yet.
I think I won a duel once, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Things you don't like to hear your opponent say.
Okay, so on 2 feet, you would prevent half the damage rounded up. So I would prevent 5 damage of your 9.
Oh, you don't even have to use an evasion token for that?
Nope.
Oh, your defense ability is just way better than mine.
I have to roll feet. Like,
Are they just your 5 or?
so that's
Oh, they're
so
your
that's
4 or
that.
5. Okay.
Yeah. So 4s and
Right.
5s. So for feet.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I have a 1 in. No, I have a 2 in 6 chance. So yeah, I have a 1.
6 times 2 and 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or 5 times 2 and 6. Yeah. It's
So
pretty
I can block 5 immediate. I do block 5 immediately,
okay.
and then I deal you back 2 undefendable damage.
That's fine. So
I
you
think
take
that's
4
okay.
and I take 2.
Yeah, and I think I'll take that 4.
Okay.
All right.
I will also upgrade my defense roll to duel 2. This costs all my CP. And now I get to win on a tie. If my roll is equal or greater, deal 3 or prevent half. If my roll is less, deal 1.
Okay.
I feel like there's been quite a few ones that have
Yeah.
ended in a tie.
Yeah.
You pass the turn.
Yeah, your turn. That's right.
Okay. And you have less than the number of cards in hand that you're supposed to have.
Oh, yeah. We've only
Yeah.
got 3 cards here.
Okay. I gain a CP. I yank out a card from the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6 cards now.
You mean draw a card?
I draw a card. That's what
Okay.
they do. That's what happens when you do the
That's how
thing.
Beach draws a card.
Yeah, just pull it off the
yank-
stack.
Yank it
Just
from the stack.
Yank it from the stack.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yank
should
it
have put stack on my scrub phases shirt
Mhm.
because it can be a noun and a verb. That would have been really good, but
Nice.
I liked spin down because that doesn't ever get used as a verb, but I used it as a verb, so whatever.
Unturn and flunge, baby.
Yep. What do I want to do here? That's so wild. That's just so. Oh god, that card I picked up. It's so expensive. Don't worry about that card that I just picked up, Nelson. It costs a little fortune, and I'm not going to get to use it.
Or it costs 0 and it gives you 1 mana because all your cards do that. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
1
true.
combat point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Never forget.
I could start tossing stuff away and actually get some value out of this.
Yeah.
I need to plan way more ahead. Okay, so that's the end of. Is that worth it? You know what? Actually, you've made an interesting point.
Thank you.
I'm going to throw away 2 cards and gain 2 more CP
Smart.
because it might come in handy at some point. Who knows? But I'm not using those, so it's fine. Offensive roll. I bumped my board. I'm sorry. Bumped the mic. I'm also sorry. Offensive roll. We are looking at 5, 5, 5, 6, and 1. There they are all upside down for your viewing pleasure.
Got to re-roll your moon, I guess.
We're gonna go for another covered shot, I think.
Yeah. Seems right.
Hang on a second. I mean, that would be really funny. Do I do what Surge did and just start going for moons?
I don't know if
The
you
only
have
way
the...
to live.
Oh, he's here. Perfect. I was going to say, I don't know if you have the honor that Surge had,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean it in a funny way.
God, that'd be funny. It would be funny. You know what? Actually, we're going to go for it.
Okay.
Okay. I put my 1/6 aside over there.
Perfect. Hail Mary has been calling.
Oh, that's no good. Of course, now I'm looking at 3, 3, 3, 5, 6.
How far away from status and tangle with longbow are you? Oh, you're there.
Well,
You could
I'm
lock
there.
that in.
I could literally lock that in, yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Then let's, you know what? I'll pivot. I'll put my 3 over here, and we're going to pivot to... Oh, look at that.
One more damage or two?
One more damage, yeah. That's 3 rolls altogether. So, is there anything else I want to do with my cards that I got here? I don't think I do. Would that be better? No, this is fine. Flames around him. Okay, on a 3 of a kind, we're going to use my longbow. On a 3 of a kind, I inflict entangle. So you are entangled.
Entangled.
And I have 4 arrows showing, so I deal 7 normal damage.
7. Okay, I'll duel you. Duel me.
Okay, I duel you.
I got a 6.
Oh, Christ. Well, you win ties anyway. I got a 4.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll remove 4 damage from 7 and take 3. And I'm entangled. Sound good?
That sounds good. How much do I have to suffer?
None. I have to choose whether I'm using my defensive roll to damage you or to prevent damage to me. I don't do both.
Cool.
Unlike you, yeah, I'm the watered down version of your defensive roll. Yeah,
I'm just a dick.
I'm trying to figure out where between these two cards, like you think that they're balanced, right? It's like there must be something else I'm missing about my character that they do that's better.
I mean,
than something
you have a
do
passive
this.
ability to always add extra damage.
Yeah, that's true. I should be dealing more damage during my main phase. I just never have been, I guess. Maybe maybe it lines up badly for me. I don't know.
And on my side, elves are dicks. So
yeah,
there's that.
Like I've gotten to the point where with your defensive ability, I'm trying to figure out whether I'm supposed to lock in all of my attacks. Like I just want to be getting take covers, but I haven't been rolling lots of turns.
Right. Okay, so that brings me to my second main. And to my discard, I'm done. Your turn.
Okay. You've got those 3 points. Upkeep, get another reload, income.
And you're currently entangled, yeah.
Yeah, entangled.
For what it's worth, chat did mention that I believe you can use both your reloads in one turn if you so desire.
Oh.
Whoops. Okay, so I definitely missed one at some point. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that, chat. That's probably in the FAQ. Whoops. Okay. Well, I drew something. Oh, it's the same thing you had before. Okay, great. Run and gun. So I just roll a die, and on bullseye on 6, I get a bounty and knockdown. I get to do the crazy statuses. Okay, 1 and 6. Ah! Okay, I draw a card.
Okay.
And that costs 0 CP. Same as yours. I have 1 CP right now. Could do that. Yeah. Sure. It's fine. I'm gonna sell this twice as wild to gain a CP. That's a 3 CP powerful dice affecting spell. Okay, let's go to combat. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of big damage. Ooh, we got 3 6s.
Whoa!
That's actually pretty good. So
could turn the tide.
I only currently have 1 more roll.
All right, you're entangled.
Yeah. Well,
the 4 gives you some good stuff too, though.
That's true. Well,
does that undefendable damage?
We're definitely rolling these. Okay. Luck be a Surge Jaeger tonight. Nothing. I'll spend a CP. I can spend for one more roll. One more time.
Okay.
This is the one I thought I could use on your turn a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Paying 1 to get unentangled, essentially. Okay, so just straight nothing. Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
no.
You can remove that.
Did I miss
entangled
on
token.
Bounty Hunter? Did I have 2 blue last turn? I have a blue and a yellow. I'm just realizing now.
You did have Bounty
that.
Hunter.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay, entangled goes away. I don't do an attack, so you don't defend. At least I'm not getting footed in the face.
Yep.
And
It's the problem with
and
those
I'm
bullseyes
done.
is they aren't used for other things so much. So
No.
Right. Okay.
high
Go ahead.
risk maneuver.
All right. No upkeep. I gain a combat point. I draw a card. Cool. All right. Let's go directly into my offensive roll phase. We got 5, 5, 1, 2, 3.
Do you reroll 1 foot or both feet?
Oh man. Do I re-roll one of the middle ones just to try to get to I could rolling into a 4 isn't so bad. Maybe we try that. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. I rolled a 3. Now that's just damage on its own, but that's still pretty good. I'll roll this. Maybe I roll another 3, who knows? I rolled a 2. All right, longbow it is. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So no entangle. It's just pure damage. Not pure damage. Sorry, that's a special term
Right.
within the game. I deal 9 normal damage.
Cool. Yeah, let's duel.
This could be bad.
Duel me. I got a 5.
All right. I rolled a 1. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh God, I got to look up a card. Sorry.
You're all right. The stream's on time.
Yeah. Where is that? I'm sure there's probably a thing where it's like, oh, if you're doing this, please keep in mind this is a card that can be played only during a roll phase. So since we're in a roll phase, I want to try to utilize it
Totally fine.
if it's utilizable. Come on. There's a card thing. Okay.
I like that the story here is that, like, if 2 master projectiles, flingers get together, it's like, no, the bow is actually just still better than the gun.
You know,
So much more time to reload, and you got to, like, make bullets, and yeah,
you gotta get out the thing that fills them and stuff. And
yeah.
I can't.
Plus, if you're shooting a gun, you're probably not an elf. It's just not really great. You want the
What
elves
is-
to be handling the projectiles.
So what happens if you lose on this defense roll?
I think I'm gonna lose the game because it's 9 damage.
So
Because
there's nothing
I don't prevent any damage if I win. I can only deal you 1 damage if I lose, but I can prevent on a tie. So it's if my roll is equal or greater, I can prevent half the damage.
So you rolled a 5 and I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Right. And
So right now he's preventing 5 damage. So he'll be.
That's
But
the
if-
idea.
but if I won,
Mhm.
if I rolled a 6, then you take all that damage no matter what?
Yeah, if you had rolled a 6, I think so. Well, I mean,
Okay.
I have cards too. I don't know.
You have cards too. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to play twice as wild.
Okay, changing both the rolls.
It changes the value of any 2 dice for 3 CP. So I'm going to play that right now.
Okay. So what values do you want to change them to?
I'm changing mine to a 6 and yours to a 1.
that's pretty good. I have Tippet I could have played to change one of my rolls once. I think I could have used... I was like all caught up in not rolling enough bullseyes last turn, but I think I maybe could have gone for either Bounty Hunter still afterwards or something, or Deadeye. I could have maybe gone for Deadeye on the last roll if I used this, but I missed it.
If you can spend it now, does it actually save you?
No, it's not good enough because I can only increase or decrease any die by the value of 1, so I could put mine up to a 2 or yours to a 5, but no matter what, you'll still win. Okay, so I take 9 and you take 1. Well fought, fellow
Good game.
projectile dice thrower. Yeet, yeet, throw these dice. Throwing these dice back and forth. You got more evasions than I did. And
I was rolling really well on my evasions.
And also played, Beach.
Being able to throw undefendable damage back in your face, like just chip. Not bad on like a very simple loadout.
Yeah, I remember in the rules saying hint, a weak attack might not be worth it if the opponent has a strong defense roll, and it's that really came up during the game. It's like I don't want to just go in with deal 3 damage because I'll probably not deal 3 damage and probably take 5 damage or something. So
the fact that I have an opportunity to prevent half my damage is that's still really good. This is a fundamental level.
Yeah,
but yeah, that means it has to be defendable damage in the first place though too. So it's 7:30 and the show always goes till 8. So I think we've run out of time.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for another game of Dice Throne.
Yeah, but I'm sure we will bring this up again to play again. Hey, maybe sometime in the future it'll be back on a real table with a cross from friends.
Yeah. Do you know what we do have time for?
What do we have time for?
Cheese talk.
Please.
Yes.
Or please talk. Let's freaking do this.
Yeah. So I have a Costco card, and it's the cheapest place to get cheese.
I didn't know this. What's the secret
Oh
tech?
my
What's your
gosh.
Oh.
go-to?
I like brie because you got to have a sandwich with that soft brie and maybe some jam or something like that or something. And then, but we got some Gruyere, which, I got because I got ambitious and bought a 10-pound bag of onion because I saw Beige do it. And I was like, if Beige can buy 10 pounds of onions, I can buy 10 pounds of onions.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And I was,
You know what's great with onions and cheese?
French onion soup?
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's what I was going to make.
I was going to
but
say
I've just been
tortilla
eating
chips,
it.
but
Oh, I mean,
Ooh.
also good.
I thought you said you bought a 10-pound bag of Gruyere.
Yeah, for
Like
a
in a
second there was
I
bag.
wish.
wow.
My go-to, particularly from Costco, is they have that fine aged Balderson cheddar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a nice sharp aged cheddar. I put that bad boy on a hamburger or basically anything.
Just my own hand and it's I got some on my hand. Well, I guess I don't need it. So
You ever take a brick of cheese and take a bite out of it like an apple?
I don't
yes, but I
know.
was 4 years old at the time.
I assure you, Nelson, it's just as good now as it was then.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It probably hurts the stomach a little bit more now than it did then, but it's still delicious.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have vegan cheese as well, Nelson.
Vegan cheese does exist. People make vegan cheeses out of various products. You can go beans. There's some tapioca angles. Cashew is sort of the agreed upon finest thing to do. You can get a nice cream cheese that's made from cashews. There's a bunch of people locally that do it.
God, Nelly, you know what I miss?
Mm.
Vegan
Breakfast
mac
bagels?
and cheese from Cenote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cenote menu's gone through some tough times. It's not the Cenote menu we once had, but they have vegan tacos now, which are pretty good. So that's something.
Ooh.
It's not the hot dog basement of past.
No. Right before I stopped eating regular cheese, though, I was really into Applewood smoked cheddar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which you can get a nice one of at the market, and that was our agreed upon family favorite cheese for doing fancy.
If you're going to
cheese.
have anything, have that kind of.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Oh.
okay with that.
And did we mention red pepper jelly yet? Because when I would, if you're going to eat brie, I really like the red pepper jelly.
All right.
Pepper jelly is
I
legit.
Poll the room. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Beach.
I really like. There's a. You brought this up, and I was just like, oh. Now I'm reminded of this other thing that I wanted to. Oh right, because I I haven't eaten KFC in probably a couple decades.
You have my attention.
Because-
Good for you.
Because I don't live near enough to one anyway, but I'll drive past and be like, oh, I could, or we'll go to like when we used to go out to the food courts and be like, there's always KFC. Nope. And just kind of keep going. But now I get constant YouTube ads for plant-based KFC, and I'm wavering because I'm like, would deep fried whatever that is be any better for me than deep fried chicken?
So I can expertly answer this if you would like.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have tried it. I also get those ads, unsurprising maybe, and yeah, I'm a total sucker for them and just immediately go after every new vegan junk food. Especially when KFC first came out with their burger, I was like, oh yeah, because I hadn't had KFC in like decades before that, and they're like, hey, we have something for you, and sorry, Windows.
Welcome
is trying
back,
to update.
Nelson.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back. So now I actually have
We
ordered
missed
from
you.
KFC like 12 times in like the last year. I think.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it's good.
Wow.
Is it
No.
at all healthy?
No.
It's not good.
No,
All
no,
right.
no. Just because I'm a sucker for it does not mean that it's good for you or delicious. What it is, I will tell you. I will tell you the the good news about the plant-based menu at KFC.
Yeah.
It's like if you were ordering KFC to be like, oh yeah, I got to get some of that dirty chicken grease in me. It satisfies that same urge. It's
Okay.
not actual. It doesn't taste or feel the same exactly as real dirty chicken grease.
Yeah.
But when you get up from the table slowly afterwards, you're like, oh yeah, I had KFC, didn't I?
But a very
It's an
important
authentic
question.
experience
Yes.
then.
They've
Do they have a
replicated.
gravy?
They've
sorry,
replicated the
Paul.
regret, but not the actual
Yeah.
food itself.
Yeah.
I need to know
Yeah.
about the gravy though. Is there a vegan equivalent of their gravy? Because that's what had me hooked.
I don't
Oh.
think so. I haven't asked them that question, and on
Okay.
their DoorDash form or whatever, they just list gravy. You can make vegan gravy easily enough, and so that's what I'll do sometimes at home. Is I just make my own gravy and pour it on the
All
fries. Because you don't really want KFC fries without gravy, and it's nice
Yeah.
with their other stuff too. But
So
they make
I'm
a
gonna
vegan
try
popcorn
it
chicken
once
now, too.
then. What you've told me is that I'm going to
Yeah.
try it once, and that's probably all I need to do is get a 2-piece pack and just be done with it.
Yeah, I mean, you might love it. It's possible, but
Yeah.
Is it like tofu or is it some sort of tempeh situation? Some sort of beyond?
I don't know. It's
The
not.
time you've
to
eaten this
decipher.
12 times. This is worrying.
Like, it's not chicken, but we can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Whoa! I don't mean for you, Nelson. I mean for them and their menu, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
We
this
guarantee
whole-
there's no meat. What is
This is
it? There's
that's a
no
whole
meat.
situation as to why they were like, well, we're not calling ourselves Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore. It's now just KFC. We're not telling you why we did that. We're just saying that it's no longer chicken in the name. And it's like, oh, yes, that's the old joke, and now it's true.
Well, yeah, their plant-based stuff, it doesn't tear apart like chicken, but it's definitely not just some tofu that's been deep fried or anything. It's some kind of Beyond thing. It's not Beyond.
Okay.
It's not Beyond Beef though. It's not from the Beyond Company.
I just miss the herbs and spices, I think, and maybe that's just all I need to do is get like a fake leg in my mouth.
The breading is the same.
Great.
Like the
yeah.
skin is the same. So
That's terrifying.
I don't know if I like that. I mean, I like that, but something about that disagrees with me.
okay. It's
Wow.
not identical, but you get the herbs and spices, and it's close.
Great.
It's not actually like
What-
chicken skin. Like they
What
didn't
what if
replicate
you
that.
put cheese on top of the KFC?
I mean, that's just the double down, Paul. And
Yeah.
and I haven't actually had a double down. I talk a big double down game, but I've never tried one.
I mean, we
See,
can
you're
just
making
make.
eye like you don't know what a double down is.
No, I know what a double down is. Like, I
Okay.
mean, do you know what a mega leg is?
No, I don't know the mega leg. Tell me about the mega leg.
So Patton Oswalt did a whole thing on the KFC sadness bowls, right? The famous bowls. And they're sadness bowls. Then he did a whole thing about the double down being a thing because he was like, the fact that exists, but he's like, but now there's this thing, and I think no one has heard of it, but it's out there because I've seen ads for it. It's the mega leg. It was in a test market, and it's like a deep fried turkey leg. But the way they sell it is like, so is this normal? And they're like, no. We found a way, and it's like, okay, hang on. The moment I hear we found a way, it means that in some sort of secret KFC compound under like Yucca Mountain or something like that, there's these 2 giant sliding doors that's containing the mega leg, which is some sort of biblical sounding thing. It's a great routine, but the mega leg was a real thing that existed. It was just like, it was KFC, but it was a giant ass turkey leg instead of chicken.
I mean, that's fair. If you really just enjoy the drumstick and dip it in gravy, why not just elongate that whole process, right?
Take as long as you want. Yeah.
Chat's
I'm
telling
in.
me that it is Beyond Chicken. So sorry.
Oh,
Apparently
great.
it's from Beyond.
Cool.
Cool. And it's not
Cool.
bad.
Well,
Like-
that means we can probably make our own double downs if we want to. Then too, we can just order our own chicken breasts or our own plant-based chicken breasts, and
That is a live bit I could get behind. Build your
Vegan
own
double
down.
downs?
yeah. We should make the stuff that we can't seem to get in Canada for some reason. Like that, we should try to make our own Taco Bell.
Oh.
Just like
I had
homemade
an
the Taco Bell.
Well, we have to no, not homemade. You have to go out and you have to buy the ingredients from another fast food company.
Do we just like go to Taco Time and then bring it home and then like
I
print
need
out
to
some
stop
Taco Bell
talking-
stickers?
Make good tacos and somehow make them worse.
We
is
need to
what you
stop
said.
stop talking about bits for live because everyone's going to think we're promising them this.
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
out of
that's
this
fair, that's fair, that's
altogether. It's been AFK tonight, everybody. I'm
Yep.
Beach, and this is Kathleen and Nelson and Serge.
Yeah.
We've had a great time playing AFK, or Dice Throne here in AFK. This is all you're doing because on the YouTube memberships, which you're part of on our main channel, here on Twitch as well, but also from the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, you are what make this all possible. You're helping us stay afloat and stay alive here in this long pandemic situation. Lovely to see us be able to get back into studios to doing stuff because we are going to get kind of into studios and do stuff. But let's talk about what's coming up next. Paul?
Well, we've got LRMTG coming up tomorrow, followed by. Is this why we were talking about it? Because Ian is making cheese tomorrow night. Is that how the
No, I
conversation
forgot.
started?
I just wanted to
originally?
talk
Paul.
about cheese.
Just cheese-nosis.
Well, yeah, Ian's making cheese apparently on Tinker Tailor's Solder Fry tomorrow night. I don't know what type, but it'll be.
We have opinions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently we do. You'll need to get some apple smoking going on, I guess. And then on Friday, Heather Beige and myself are going to be chatting about the video game news on Checkpoint Plus. On Friday night, there's no Friday Night Paper Fight because on Saturday, it is the Kamigawa Neon Destiny pre-release. Oh, yeah.
Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Dynasty?
You said
Yes.
Destiny.
Did I? Neon Destiny.
Great.
enough.
Evangelion.
Eyes up, magic. Oh, yeah, eyes up, planeswalker.
Neon Dynasty. It's going to be super sweet. The cards look great. It's going to be super fun. We've got all sorts of fun things to show you, including obviously gameplay. First time the set will be played outside of Wizards of the Coast.
Can I planeswalk as Hatsune Miku?
According to some French advertising, yes.
I'd allow it.
probably, yeah.
Can't
We're-
we stop you?
Yeah, we're
I
not
like
going to
as soon as
stop
you
you
ask
from
that
doing
question.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my own
As soon as
PPR
you-
at home.
As soon as you finished asking that question, I heard sirens though. So clearly someone's got opinions about whether you should be able to do that.
that. And they have a very quick reaction time.
Oh no, Peach is talking about Miku again. Quick.
That's why I whispered it into the mic. I thought they wouldn't hear me. It's the fuzz.
And then on Sunday, I'm going to be continuing my play forward of Immortals Phoenix Rising, which has been super, super fun. I've been enjoying it. It's very, very silly, but lots of good smashing of monsters.
Sweet.
And also occasional smashing of things that aren't monsters, like people and
The state.
what
The patriarchy.
One time
Expectations.
the elk that I'm riding on, I by mistake hit and it disappeared. But it came back. It's fine.
Oh, good.
Is this the game where every time you kill an enemy, they like blast off again into a cloud of smoke? And
They
you're just like,
do,
this is
they
really
do.
disorienting.
It's amazing. Every time you kill an like doesn't matter if it's a giant cyclops or a bear or a Cerberus. Once you do the killing blow on it, it fires off and just like disappears over the horizon. It never stops being funny. And then Rhythm Cafe, they're going to be continuing on with Demo. And Wheeler is going to be looking at Inscription. I guess Inscription. I don't know how you
Yeah,
pronounce it.
Inscription. That is probably the game of the year for a lot of people of 2021.
All right.
Nice.
Picture Slay the Spire, but a lot more. It's like Slay the Spire combined with an escape room and a huge narrative theme in it.
It doesn't
Oh.
feel quite as
Oh.
actiony, right?
It's yeah. There's a lot of very interesting stuff going on in that game.
I mean, it's got a lot of competition. I hear there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh game that people are also playing a lot of. So who knows?
And yet no sirens for that comment. Unfair.
And then I'm more play it forward on Monday, followed by the Can't Draw Horses Club on Monday afternoon, followed by some Halo Infinite on Crossing the Streams on Monday. So lots of cool stuff coming up, especially the PPR on Saturday.
Look forward to some very tired people on Sunday.
Should be super good. Yeah, I've got early morning stream on Sunday. That'll be fun. Let's thank awesome people who subscribed during the stream.
Starting with The Crawl. There we go. PK Jester for 58 months. PK Jester.
Oh, yeah? Well, also, Dr. Spook PhD for 53 months. PhD!
Hey, you know what? 2-year anniversary to kind of, sort of, quasi 79. F you! Thank you for your support.
Well, you know what? Upstage JMC. JMC, 53 months.
Congrats to Blue Buddha X for or Blue Buddha Christ. That's a weird mix. For 2-year anniversary.
Oh my goodness. I just want to say thank you to Thrythland and Dog of Myth who gifted us a bunch of subs. Thank you.
Control Rig, thank you for 51 months of correctly playing your take cover dice. Well done.
Hey, Lyricel, thank you very much for gifting us up to Orso. Appreciate it.
I'm going to drag up a hi to Atomic Marshmallow. Hi, Atomic Marshmallow. Saw you subscribe as well.
And Captain Cobalt, you were the last person to press the button. Thanks for doing it for 86 months.
As well as Christ Anto 69 and not Kane nor Abel for 550 of bits.
That's going to do it for AFK, everybody. You've been a great audience. Thank you for watching us read cards and throw dice. Look forward to seeing what's happening on the next AFK. I know I am. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay inside. And if you can, get that shot in your arm because it's very important. We'll see you next time.